Obviously on the first step.
Welcome back to The First Step, everybody, a GDQ Hotfix show where we like to take games we've only played once and try our best to speedrun them without knowing anything we're doing.
I am getting trounced this season. This is new. Usually it's like it'll bounce back and forth. It'll be a little bit of a lead and then catch up. And up until last week, Lifetime, Hobbs and I were actually even. Hobbs now has the lead in the entire series. That includes every season. It's okay.
Ooh, I already died because I'm bad. I forgot that.
I just loaded in.
Oh yeah, no, I loaded faster for sure.
Oh yeah. I died. I'm one of those weirdos that really, really likes one.
Yeah, you are weird.
Hey.
Oh, that's TNT. Well, I'm glad that I had a mask. Oh! Destroyed. Oh. Ah, now I'm making silly deaths. So this is a common thing with me where I'll do pretty well on my first attempt at a section, and then I'll die lots of times in a silly way trying to get back to that section as quickly as possible. Really easy trap to fall into when you're doing blind or semi-blind races.
Oh, look, I got a mask again.
We're just gonna do an intentional
look, I'm
damage.
dead.
We're gonna do an unintentional damage boost. Oh boy.
Just finished it.
Okay, let's both load back to the world map then, because I was in the middle of that too.
All right, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
We'll just pause at the world map. All right, boss fight, Neocortex.
Wow, you're at Neo Cortex already?
Yeah.
Wow, oh my goodness.
The end of the game.
Good race. All right, you gotta wait a level for that. Apparently I'm that far behind. Let me get there first, folks. And then I'll show you how to Cortex. What the? Okay, it wasn't deathless because I got stuck on something.
Okay, I haven't mentioned it.
Okay. Oh, I melted in acid. I'm good.
Okay, but I'm loading now, so you have to wait a second.
Okay, well, I'm sitting here at the level complete thing, so I'm technically loading now.
Okay. Oh, I got hit by a truck and did survive this time. Oh, not again! Oh. All right, turns out you can get hit by 2 trucks in your life. Never mind, don't listen to me. Don't know if we ever noted it, but you cannot double jump with Cortex, which is one of the things that makes them kind of difficult. Because you can't really save yourself if you do something like that. Playing it safe. Oh, come on. I thought I waited so long.
All right.
Time slow down, go. Okay, 1.
Oh, come on.
There we go.
That was a silly mistake.
I'm bored of your shenanigans.
We got this. Well, not when the laser spawns on top of me. We don't got this.
I might live.
Not goody.
Yes, your
Why am I doing this on
whole
this?
world is
I
upside
should
down.
switch the safe.
Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves.
Will Hobbs and Keys do any better after a week of practice? Will they flounder around failing skips for hours and actually do worse? Find out on today's episode of The Second Step.
I need a countdown. I closed it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Second Step. That's right. It's about time that we make our way back to Crash 4. Wouldn't you say, Hobbs?
Yes, it is about time. That's all I got for you. Just yes, I agree.
That's all I had to. That's literally the only reason I wanted to go first, was just to say that.
How you doing, Keys?
I'm doing fine, I suppose. I'm pretty excited. Anyone who hasn't been here for the past few episodes of the first step, we are temporarily the second step. And the goal of the show for the next, we got 2 more shows after this before AGDQ, which we'll get into that in a sec. But the goal is to show everyone just how easy it is to improve on speedrunning. Not just pick it up like we do with our normal first step show, but pick up a game, play it a few times, and see all the improvement that comes with it, whether it's just getting more familiar with the game mechanics, whether it's just understanding the route better, general knowledge, general execution. It's easy to improve. All you have to do is just play the game a handful of times. Isn't that right, Hobbs?
Yeah. You'd be amazed how quickly your times will just lower and lower and lower. And for this one, we actually were able. There wasn't a lot of time that needed to go into making notes for routing because it's a very linear game. So we were able to instead spend that time learning a few skips, especially our buddy Merkaz, who's a fantastic crash runner. You should go follow him. Helped us out, helped teach us a bunch of the skips. And then we just didn't even really do much practice on them, honestly. Like, we did a little bit, and we did like one race with those skips involved. But otherwise, we're just going to go at them this time. And you'll see that just like how easy it can be to learn some of this stuff, even if it seems like it's really hard. And a couple of the tricks we're going to do seem way harder than they actually are to do. So they kind of fit that perfectly, I think.
Yeah. In fact, if I can do them, you can do them. It's pretty much just down to that. If this guy can do it, any of you at home can do it. But before we go into anything else, there's a couple of orders of business we got to take care of. First and foremost, I want to talk about some of the announcements. Lovely announcements like AGDQ 2021, which is actually really soon.
Yeah.
Like very, very soon. It's January 3rd to 10th. So like it's not even a month away. It's less than a month. Everyone that's working behind the scenes is working super duper hard on it right now, including myself and Hobbs. We're pretty excited for all of it. And if you want more information, you can always go to gamesdonequick.com to check out the schedule, more information on the event in general. You can tweet us at gamesdonequick on Twitter and tell us what you're most interested in seeing. I am very excited for a handful of games that are showing up, and you all should tweet at us and let us know what games you're excited for as well. Also, don't forget, while you're at the gamesdonequick.com site, you can deal with prize submissions, which are open now until December 26th. So you have until the day after Christmas. If you're watching on YouTube, hello. Nice to see you. You are in the future and we are in the past. If you want to be in the present with us, it's about time for you to come by our Twitch channel, which is at twitch.tv/gamesdonequick. Or if you want to type less, twitch.tv/GDQ actually redirects here. It's kind of convenient. And if you also want to continue to support us, whether it's through watching on YouTube, whether it's Twitch, if you're here on Twitch, you can always use your Amazon Prime, if you have that, to subscribe to us with Prime Gaming. I'm still adjusting to it not being Twitch Prime.
So
it like puts me in a tongue twister. It's such a hard thing. But yeah, your Prime Gaming subs do help support Hotfix content like this show and others that you can find out about at gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. And speaking of Hotfix shows, we actually have Testing Grounds and Game Masters. We're just super duper busy tomorrow. We got Bug Snacks, Tetris Effects. All that's going to happen at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we're going to have the premiere episode of Challenger Approaching hosted by Adef. It's going to be really packed with content. And it's going to be an exciting day overall.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know we had 3 shows tomorrow. That's going to be...
Yeah, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I saw the 2 and then I read the line a little more and realized, holy crap.
Should be great. We appreciate all you being here. And we're just going to get right into this game. There's nothing else that we got to do.
After we take care of one order of business, and that is every time somebody wins a race on the first step or the second step, the loser has to pay them compliments the following week. Last week was Zelda, which I'm apparently better at than Hobbs. So I'll take what little I can get because today's going to be a massacre. So because of that, I get 3 compliments.
All right. Well, my first compliment for you, Keys, is that I think the fantastic people over at the Monterey Bay Aquarium were super awesome to join us. And I think that they're all lovely people and very made it a very pun-filled and entertaining time. So thank you for that, Keys.
Yep. All me.
That is my compliment for you, Keizaron.
Yeah, very good.
I'm just sorry. I was also seeing Richard put "follow the fantastic Monterey Bay" on screen. my next compliment for you, Keys, is no. I this one actually will be for you. You're kind of you're like letting your hair grow out, but you're almost like rocking that. I'm trying to think of like the exact name of the look, but it looks like some like it's almost like grunge rock, but it's like not quite long enough for grunge. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what the exact thing is, but you know, it looks good. You're rocking it.
Oh,
You're rocking
thanks,
it.
thanks. I have a fun fact for anyone at home who hasn't heard why I'm growing out my hair. Before I used to dye my hair, which many people that have watched me at GDQ and just my stream in general, I usually have dyed hair. When I shaved it all off, I decided I'm gonna grow it out very long and donate it because I used to do that before I dyed my hair. So that's why I'm growing it out. I'm gonna donate it.
Cool. That's
So there's a good cause behind
And
it.
my third compliment is you're always thinking about how to help out great causes, like if you want to donate your hair for wig making and stuff like that. There you go. You get 3
All
genuine
right, very
compliments
good.
this time.
Let's just play the damn game.
So we're sitting here on the title screen. We've each made a new file. I just named mine TSS, 0%, as you can see, 0 time on it. There's my casual file, which is why I'm probably going to do a little bit better than Keys on this one because it has.
I deleted every single file I've ever had, so I have 34% on a lot of them.
It had 91% on it. Also, just like for anyone who doesn't know my background with Crash, I used to speedrun Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, specifically Crash 3 the most, and got pretty good at that, and some of the skills do transfer over. So that's...
He had records.
yeah, so that's kind of like why there's a little bit of an imbalance here, but it'll be fun. I think it's still going to be good, and Keys is definitely improved quite a bit. And
I did Crash 1.
and the estimated time for the show right now is or for the run is the time we got on the first step, like when we did this for the first step, and it's the time I got, I believe. And I think Keys' PB is pretty close to it, and I think you're gonna crush it.
Yes.
So I think that'll be cool. We're gonna both come handedly under the estimate. It'll be great.
I'm gonna do great today.
We'll see. All right, we'll talk some more as we
That's
get going.
what my horoscope said.
So I'm sitting here. I'm ready to click on start game. So if you
Yep.
want to count us in, Keys.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Now I have my PS4 Pro with an SSD this time. I think Hobbs on PS5.
Yes, I'm on PS5. It shouldn't really save much time, from what we understand.
So he's still cheating.
Hey, I offered. I just said it was going to be a pain if I had to do it on the old one. So Rude Awakening is the first level here, and you can already see we're going to be doing a lot of slide spinning. Basically, slide spinning was already the kind of like main movement tech in the modern Crash games, but it's even more broken now. Well, I'm gonna just body slam into a pit after skipping a checkpoint. That's great. But the slide spinning is way more broken now. It's basically like you'll go straight horizontal over pits for a pretty far distance when you slide, and you can use the spin when you do a slide spin just to like cut out a little bit of your slide. That's like pretty much the entire purpose of it. Just to cut out kind of like the ending frames where you normally wouldn't be able to move for a little bit.
Also, the timing of it's way different than slide spins that I'm used to,
Yeah.
so you're gonna see me muck it up a lot.
Yeah, the timing is definitely a little different from Insane Trilogy. It takes some getting used to. And I'm gonna get stuck on this Tiki Torch again. They love doing that. And I think I should, yeah. See, like you could see there, I can just completely slide spin over a lot of those gaps. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Completely slide spin over some gaps if you space them out properly.
And I'm too scared to do it.
Honestly, it gets me killed a lot, so I don't blame you. Yep, oh, like there. Like it did there.
Oh no! Okay, well, I died because I had a lot of forward momentum there. I lost my masks. I'm sad.
If you don't know the basic mechanics of Crash, by the way, we've got a slide, a spin, a double jump. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, I'm dead again. Oh, I saved myself. I was supposed to go to the right one, and I forgot. Yeah, and then, yeah, now the timing's off. Okay, we're going to get this.
All right.
No, we're not.
Somehow this is the
No, we're
best
not.
I've ever done this level.
All right, well, I'm doing it horribly, and I'm just gonna... I tried to make a cycle work that wasn't gonna work because I had died, and I had messed things up, and now we're just gonna flounder all over the place for a while. It's great. I love doing it on live TV. Okay, there you go. That's fine. We're finally done. But yeah, you gotta slide, you gotta spin, you gotta jump, you gotta double jump. The slide, when you do a slide jump, it will increase the height of your jump by a lot. And if you slide spin, you can jump out of that as well, but you won't get a high jump. So since we're doing slide spins all over the place, you're gonna see a lot of like slide spin jumping.
I'm very sad I lost that mask because I know I'm gonna need it.
Nah, you'll be fine. There's also these ropes, which suck. Because
I hate ropes. They're the
they're
worst.
really hard to get off. They're really hard to jump off of. It's pretty much the only reason they're obnoxious.
Oh, no! Why did I slide? That wasn't a like, why did I slide? Like, how could that have happened? That was more like a, why did I think in my head that was, I died. Again. All right, you know what? That's okay.
Wait on this.
That's okay.
I didn't need to wait there. I'm waiting too much now, but that's fine. I got a little spooked after that really long death at Rude Awakening. Dang, but I got that checkpoint. That's okay. A lot, like some of the times you'll see us skip checkpoints. Not very often. I do it a little bit, just kind of in the first couple levels, and that's about it. Oh, I forgot it. There's
Well,
a load there or something. Oh, I thought I was going to get another slide there. The coyote time in this game is really long, where oftentimes you can slide off a ledge and still get another slide. But the funny thing is, if you don't do it properly, you just end up either body slamming or falling into a pit. Yeah, see, like right there, I did it. So it makes you look silly.
good old Hobbs, just showing the example for the people.
Now we got to run away from... Got to grab on this rope, actually. But we're running away from our good friend Volnir. If you don't know who that is, go watch the Dark Souls 3 episode of the second step. Actually, watch the Dark Souls 3 episode of the first step first, and then the second step.
Yeah, and then see just how much better we got.
Hey, and while you're there, why don't you watch the Overcooked episode? And just watch like all the episodes, you know?
Yeah, all of them. Hobbs, how am I losing so much time?
I am too, man. It's almost like it's a little bit harder to do some of this when you're live in front of hundreds of people.
I know. Wow, who'd have thought?
Who'd have guessed?
Yeah, so you haven't been able to see it yet because we really haven't had an opportunity to do it. But in a level, I believe it's the next level, you're gonna see us access other levels in a completely different way than normal. We're actually gonna pull up the menu and access levels that way, just because it's faster than traveling on the mini map. And it's to a point where I can't remember what the verdict was, if it'd be faster for us in this case or not, but it's to the point where sometimes you'll even see in actual runs a reload of a boss level just to skip a transition to the island.
I think it's
by just loading the next level through.
I think it's only faster for us in one level. Like, wouldn't go into the snacks dimension.
Oh, snap.
All right, so nice little just fall there to do a little bit of a skip. Ooh, really wanted to keep that mask. That's why. I tried like 3 different things there.
Oh, where did my jump go? I died in front of the checkpoint.
I'm gonna try this once, but if you go with just if you go just the right time, you can actually go in between the sharks. I'm messing up a lot, so I should probably play it a little bit safer and not go for
No, keep playing the
quite
leader.
as many
Okay.
advanced strats. It sucks having to wait, but when you're having like a rough day where you're not able to, where things just aren't coming together, sometimes that's what you gotta do.
What the? So you still being the other way.
And then there's a few of these like rail grind sections throughout the game. They're unfortunately just auto scrollers. There's nothing we can do to speed them up. We can have some fun grabbing.
We
the
can
boxes.
not die.
Yeah, not dying would be the only way to speed them up. Not having to repeat them. I guess there is technically one we can speed up later. My DualShock 5 battery is low. I think.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I'm in a grind rail section. Can I plug this thing in real fast? Oh, jump, switch rails. Jump, switch rails. Oh, jump, switch rails. Oh, man. I'm trying to, like, find the cable. Okay.
Luckily for me, mine's plugged in right
Yeah,
now.
I should have done that.
However, my shoulder button has a little bit of an issue, and I use the shoulder button.
Okay. So one small thing is that double jumping, while it's really great for, you know, getting height and saving yourself off the pits and stuff, can be kind of slow. I messed up there. It stops your forward momentum for a brief moment, so it can be a little slow. So you're actually going to see, hopefully, like, us just avoid double jumping where possible.
A shark ate me.
But sometimes for safety over longer gaps, even if I could like make it without the double jump, I'm still gonna double jump. I gotta like put this cable over my shoulder. This is weird, but whatever. Okay, so oh, I'm just gonna switch to Coco too because I felt like it. Here's what Keiz was talking about: the world map. We're gonna select a level instead of moving on the world map, and that's a little bit faster. We can't always do it because there's some animations we can't like skip and stuff, but we are gonna do it a lot of the time. And I just like playing as Coco, which is why I'm Coco right now. I missed that mask. That sucks because I usually end up using it. But I'm glad that I made
Also,
the
if you hear any clicking noises from me or Hobbs, we have our splits up for our reference.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's no auto splitter for this game yet. It's a pretty nifty thing we're using. So obviously, I died. Obviously, we're using live split, which is probably the most common, timing thing you can use for speedrunning. But the Crash 4 community actually has a plugin for it where it will subtract the load times. So if you look at the leaderboards, you'll see that there's time with loads, time without loads, and it's actually kind of cool how they do it. So you'll see the time tick like normal, but then once the loads are done, it'll subtract the time.
I went a little too quick there, so he was retaliating with his chainsaw. A little too quick or not quick enough, basically, either or. Small note about the grind rails as well is that, oh, I swear, it jumped there. I think I was just not quite on the ground. The grind rails, a lot of them will basically, when you go to get on them, if you jump on them, you'll kind of get like snapped into place in this longer jumping animation. But if you just slide onto them or like just walk onto them, then they'll actually let you get on the rail without like that long animation. Fall down here.
The guy was like a gatekeeper. Every time I slid into him, I wouldn't spin.
All right, we're out of Crash Compactor. That was a little on the rougher side. I got scared when I didn't get the mask early on, and then ran into some problems with that one big dude, so I took it a little bit safely near the end. We're kind of getting into the, the comfort of the run, if that makes sense. I always think it's sometimes when you do like no reset runs or live runs, it can take you a little bit of time to kind of like find your groove. And then once you do, things start going a lot smoother.
I too just finished Crash Compactor.
Nice.
Now it's time to hit the road, Hobbs.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it is.
after this cutscene.
Okay, so Hit the Road has actually like somewhat recently found big skip that hasn't been implemented yet because it's like really, really hard. But I thought it'd be cool to just note for anybody who wants to kind of like look it up later. You can see there's a method to basically just get into the all the way to the rolling ball section at the end as Crash or Coco and not actually need to use the rolling ball. I
thought
I
I
could have made that.
I thought I used slide there, but unfortunately, I guess I didn't hit the button. Or I hit it at a time where my inputs were locked. That'll happen. We gotta wait on this auto scroller thing just a little bit. And then hopefully I can skip this next elevator. I am still gonna trigger it, but... Oh, I swapped the thing too quickly.
Oh, oh.
There we go.
Okay, I'm no good at this part, so we're taking it nice.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do last time. So that way we don't need to wait on the elevator. Little unfortunate because it would have been faster to just take the elevator since I died. But you know, you got to go for the skips. The more you practice them, the more you just do them in general, the more, the better you'll get at them, and then they'll start saving you time when you don't mess them up. Okay, dodge that flame box, and then here's the ball section. So yeah, there's some way that's some like really precise thing, but I'm sure it'll eventually find better setups for it and stuff, and become a little less precise. Where you can get here without having to be in the ball.
When you were talking about it first, I'm like, wait, is he going for it?
No.
I would have been.
I don't even
impressed.
think world record like level runners go for it yet. Like it's not RTA viable right now. There's not much to say about the rolling boulder section except don't do what I just did back there and hit the barbed wire. You don't hit the barbed wire and you don't want to land in the tar. Both those things will slow you down. So you're gonna see me jump over the tar a lot. Otherwise,
you're gonna see me hit the barbed wire a lot because my depth perception is terrible.
just barely dipping in the tar there, so I am getting slowed down. There we go. That was a better jump. But yeah, otherwise, nothing else much to say about this one. I honestly think the early parts of this game, like these kind of first few levels within the first couple islands, can be some of the more brutal parts when trying to go fast. There's a lot of cycles you don't want to end up having to wait on, but they, you know, like the safest thing is to just wait on them all. So it makes it pretty easy to mess those up. Okay. And then we're coming up to the first boss here, stage dive, and this is where you're going to start actually seeing some like some skips. So this boss normally has these speakers in front of it, and you got to hit 3 of the little bad enemies, like bad dudes, back at the speakers to break them. So you can see I'll do it on this first phase. And this normally happens after every hit. You have to go hit 3 more of these, break a speaker, and then you can go up and hit engine. But if we land in between the drums instead of on the bouncy, like actual part of the drum, then we can do a slide spin, and for some reason, that just lets you go straight into where you can hit engine directly again. So you can see here, instead of ever having that phase with the 3 enemies, I am now just going straight back in engine, which is super cool. Okay, I am stuck on the... Okay, I managed to kill myself by accident, so I am gonna have the enemies. You know what? I think it's actually gonna be faster if I restart level, so I'm gonna restart level. I guess there was a part there on the scenery where I could just get stuck and hover, so then I fell back and I like swapped. I also like swapped the what's it called? The like I used the mask power to swap reality, and I spawned the speaker on top of myself. Oh, because I was just so confused at what was happening. That is one thing that happens when you haven't done runs a lot. You haven't done a lot of runs for a game yet. Is there's gonna be new like little weird quirks and gimmicks out of the nature of trying to go fast that you haven't learned yet. Anytime that kind of thing happens to you for the first time, it's just something you can learn from. Oh my god, yeah, see, like here.
I forgot there's a second cutscene to skip.
Here, apparently I'm getting stuck underneath the drum. There we go. So that's what was happening. Because that was happening to me the other day, and I didn't recognize what was going on there, why my jump wasn't going up. And now I understand. It's because I'm getting stuck underneath the rim of the drum.
God, I keep forgetting you can skip the intro.
Now the boss.
Or
is going.
speedrun mode for auto skip.
And now this boss is going properly.
Yeah, fortunately for me, I didn't have the problem that JHobz did, so we're on booty calls now. But I'm really bad at skipping cutscenes, so I essentially just lost every little bit of a lead.
Luckily on that last hit, it's the final hit, so you don't have to like land on the rim of the drum. You can just bounce off of the other part.
He's got all of these enemies scare me. My depth perception is terrible, and I'm always scared I'm going to hit them when they're swinging their swords.
Yeah. Yeah, all of the enemies, especially the big like stacks of rats in the yeah, all of the ones in the pirate theme levels kind of mess with me a lot.
So in a moment, you're going to see something that kind of recurs throughout the game. Like, this isn't necessarily like a speed run thing, but throughout the game, a bunch of like really fortunate things happen for you, and it's because there's interference from other characters in other levels. It's kind of a neat little way to like tie the storytelling together. It even happens all the way until like the second to last level.
Something like that.
Also, I have no idea if left
I
or
think
right
it's
is
the last
faster.
level, left is faster.
Aha. Well, go me.
And there's actually a small skip you can do that I'm going to try to do.
Well, isn't that good for you?
We'll see. Maybe it won't be good for me because maybe I'll mess it up again like I have been lately.
That's why you have masks. That's why you have masks.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't think we ever brought it up, but for anybody who's not... Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to do the skip because I messed up and accidentally got a high jump. For anybody who's not familiar with Crash, the masks just let you take another hit. And if you get 3 of them...
And if you get 3, you become invulnerable for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Which will probably never happen for us in this run.
It happened on the first level for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not really...
And never again.
faster in any scenarios in this game, unfortunately. I'm going to jump there because I don't trust it.
All right, time for our first not Crash or Coco level. I hate it.
I tried to skip over that gap, and I didn't space my slide spin properly.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, and see, now I'm spooked.
We're Tana.
No, wait. There we go. There we go. That's what I was trying to do before. Small mistakes, but not too bad. I really wish I could have done that one skip. I just accidentally got a high jump instead of a slide spin jump. So tell us about Tana.
Yeah, so you can actually skip a lot of the like wall jumps if you just like double jump to the second one. I'm not doing that one because I apparently missed. Other than that, like there really isn't much in terms of like her speed tech that I've noticed other than just use her hook shot a lot. And her hook shot's also a really good like oh crap button.
Yeah, mostly in later levels, I think, but it can be. The thing with Tana is that her fastest form of movement, if you're not hookshotting to something, is just running. Oh, I landed on the swords of that enemy. Not like it was a big time loss, but when you do it a couple times, it's going to pile up. But yeah, so the main thing is you want to try not to do like double jumps or kicks on enemies if you don't have to. But obviously, you know, if you're not kicking enemies away, then that's going to be less safe. So if you think you might die from it, then it's better to just kick them out of the way.
I should be dead, but I'm not.
Rope? Okay, that was scary for a second.
Rope. Oh, rope. Oh, no.
All right, there we go. I wanted to skip that that little trolley, if you want to call it that. I don't know what really to call it, the little moving platform, because it has kind of a longer animation. Oh boy. There we go.
Bummed.
Oh, I didn't quite get
This
that.
is gonna
That's
be
a
the
cool
first time.
strat, but you can go straight to that second wall jump if you bounce off the
This is going to be the first time I didn't die on this level. And I died on this level.
Who could have ever seen it coming?
Darn it. All right. Cutscenes. Why is there not an auto skip? Pokemon has an auto skip for like all 5 of its cutscenes.
But you say that, but really it doesn't, because it's just the 5 cutscenes it like deems to be cutscenes.
Hey, listen
But it has
here,
a
man.
lot more that you can't skip at all.
Doesn't change the fact that it works.
All you gotta do is mash triangle
Even if it
after you hit
doesn't.
continue.
Oh my god. On Sword and Shield, you don't have to press anything, so take that. All right, expect me to die in this level a handful of times because depth perception. Everything on the anchors, I can never tell where they actually are.
Yeah, Jetboard Jetty is actually like a really hard level when you're going fast. There's a very difficult rope cycle at the beginning, and then the ending sections are all just like really brutal when you're trying to go fast. And ideally, you need to do the whole thing while saving 2 masks for the end, because there is a mini boss at the end that you can use the masks to speed up a little bit.
Yeah, don't count on me having those masks.
Yeah, I don't count on myself having. Yeah, so that rope cycle I just had to wait on. That is the one that, if you are very fast with your movement, you can make that rope cycle. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I hit jump, but I guess I dipped my toes in the water before I hit jump. Right in front of a checkpoint.
Hey, normally I damage boost through those nitros, but I want to keep the masks. Oh.
Okay. Really, really unfortunate. Here we go.
Also, I tend to hit things in this section too, so you know having a mask is very good. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
I don't know if it's actually
Ah.
faster, but I go over the whirlpools there to try to... Oh, I bonked my head on the box. Dang. I go over the whirlpools on the left there because the left side is the direction in which they're turning, so it would like pull me forward just a little bit faster. I was trying to jump before that. This is what I was talking about, how this section can be pretty brutal. You're trying to go as fast as possible and like skip waiting on all these moving cycles. So I need to grab that mask for later, ideally. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Hello? Oh, I'm alive.
Oh, no.
I shouldn't be, but I am.
Lost the mask. Oh, that shark.
Those sharks are jerks.
Yeah.
I'm rather unfond of them.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I just set them up to kill me perfectly. Oh, but I dodged. How did I get away with that?
Okay, there we go. So now I have a mask, so that's at least nice. Because I do want them for the mini boss, like I was talking about before.
Okay, well, I lost the
Well,
mask. for
I
the
lost the
boss.
mask for the
It's okay. I made it here. That's the important thing. Yeah, we have to wait for the rats on the... Oh, okay. I was looking at where the rats came from and not where the tentacle was, and it slammed the crap out of me. So, yeah, that's well deserved. But yeah, we need those rats. We need those rats to crash into the tentacles. This is a very slow and boring part. To say the least. What? Did that not count? Really?
Whoa, I got stuck on the rock. That was a little scary, but we're good now.
All right. Well, that happened.
I don't know how best to deal with these rats in the jetboard section, so I unfortunately do just like a little bit of waiting here. And then, actually, I normally would go in between there, and I forgot, so I'm going to go wait a little bit. All right, we're just going to lose the mask. Who needs it? We don't need a damage boost in the boss. It's fine. Who needs to gain time? Who needs speed in a speed run? It's fine. Mistakes happen. The biggest thing when you're doing like no resets, just being able to move on and live with the mistake. Honestly, helps a lot in PvE attempts too.
Yes.
Because there are so many times.
There have been.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's been a handful of times where I got a record in Pokemon, and it was a run that I was not happy with at the beginning, but decided to finish.
Yeah.
No.
Like, you'd be shocked just how often I'm going to get hit by a tentacle. Yeah, I was having trouble with that one rat. That's an unfortunately large time loss because you got to do the whole mini boss again. Yeah, that's something that I've always noticed is, like, a lot of times the runners with, like, the highest consistency, oftentimes just because they will, like, finish runs a lot, end up being some of the top runners in various games.
I was mashing triangle and went to costume select. I picked the costume.
Nice.
Very good.
Okay, see, this is always the situation I don't really know how to rectify. So I can get to like this.
Oh, they're like when they like loop around.
Yeah. Oh boy, that was close.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you get that final hit, you can go straight through. There we go.
So Akana's a friend.
Yes. Oh, honestly, up until Tranquility Falls, which is the world that Keys is in now, and I'm entering in a moment. I don't love this run to that point, and then that's where things really start to pick up, and you start to have a lot more fun, in my opinion.
So I belly flopped into the water.
Nice.
Nice is a word.
I think it's a word that describes what happened.
Keen on its? I'm not keen on its application in this case, but you know. All right, so we get introduced to a bunch of enemies that really like to mess with you, like these lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
You mentioned Akano is your friend. Akano is the purple mask that we're using. Oh my, weird movement, but we're fine. This power that lets us kind of like do these powerful spins and everything. The reason Akano is your friend is that you can get both a lot of height and a lot of distance with Akano when trying to speedrun. There's...
Oh no!
You can carry a lot of your momentum from either a jump or a slide spin, or in a completed file from a triple spin, by just activating Akano or already being in Akano. I could use my mask here. Well, I'm gonna use my mask slowly. All right.
Oh, I don't have Akano anymore. Oh, don't take me back to the checkpoint. I was hoping there was like an invisible checkpoint that I somehow didn't notice. But here we are.
I just don't.
I am dying a lot.
Try not to.
In a part that I didn't think I would die. I am. Okay, we're just gonna take it slow and safe, I guess. Wow, This happens sometimes. This happens sometimes. Sometimes things go a little awry. It's okay.
Oh, I thought that platform was spawned back in time. Dang. Because they spawn very quickly, but I guess they're not actually solid throughout that entire animation. That's unfortunate. Knowledge gained. I've been playing... I played some Bloodborne recently. I just did the same thing. So I just like to think of it as gaining insight whenever some new mistake like that happens. Yeah, you could. Oh my gosh, you can see the large gaps that we're already able to skip over, like we're already able to cross with Akano, and this is basically just doing, like the actual casual tech.
Oh, my depth perception's really bad because I thought I could make that. I was not. Hobbs, it did it. It did it. Shoulder button, no.
No.
Okay, every now and again, because I don't want to make it sound like an excuse. Just as a heads up, we've acknowledged that this is gonna happen. If you see me use a mask and it just immediately disappears, it's because I like using R2, which is the default, one of the default buttons for this. You could also use circle.
No,
but I
triangle.
just like for my or triangle, whatever. Yeah.
Not circle.
Where
That's
did
how you
the-
body slam.
Yeah, triangle. Sorry.
No, I just don't want you
kinda
to end up
trying to-
body slamming by
Yeah.
accident.
I don't use that button.
Exactly.
But yeah, like there's another button you can use for it, and my hand doesn't find it as comfortable to use.
Yeah, I use a shoulder button also. I just remap mine to L2 instead of R2, but same thing. And now we're finally going to get into the first level where we kind of, other than the boss earlier, the first level where we learned a skip for this. This is kind of shows why this is the second step and not the first step.
That was a rough level. I just finished it because I kept dying.
Yeah,
Depth perception.
I died a
stinks.
few times on that one too.
It was rough. I lost 2 minutes.
Yeah, I lost a minute on mine. But yeah, this is the first one where we learned a skip. A lot of the other levels, again, if you were investing more time into the speedrun, wanted to get a lot better at it and stuff, you would do a lot of practice of every level, or at least, especially the ones that are giving you a lot of trouble. But we just went for kind of like learning a lot of easy stuff for the second step to show you how quickly your times can lower. And so we decided to focus that time on learning several like cool, fun skips to do. I'm just gonna keep jumping into pits, aren't I? Just overshooting platforms.
What? Oh, come on. I totally beat him. No. Oh, boo. Oh, and that time there's a hitbox that wasn't there last time. Boo.
Oh, what?
Make me go slow.
What did I hit my head on? Oh, I tried to do a slide jump there. I have not died that much on this before, so that's fine. But yeah, like sometimes you want to learn skips because it's fun. And
they're cool.
Yeah, and speedrunning is supposed to be fun. Okay. So we're coming up onto it pretty soon here. Okay, well that was a little minor one. That's not what I was talking about, but I was actually worried I wasn't gonna make that. Right up here, we're gonna bounce off this box and use the momentum to get up here where you're not really supposed to be able to get, and then land out of bounds and clear over this gap, and there we go. Now you can see all these dragons here are broken because you never hit the trigger to like make them start moving, which I always think is funny. Oh, I was still touching the dragon. I deactivated my mask power. That was my bad.
Okay. I mess up this skip all the time, so I'm actually just gonna go through this part.
That's fair. This one doesn't
Not
save a lot of time.
that much
so
slower. Yeah.
there are some skips later on
Also
that are
there-
gonna save a lot more time though. Oops. Yeah, I'm dead. That's my bad. I went too early.
Oh.
Let's just use this instead. I am still gonna wait.
I really didn't think that I touched him there, but then again, like I've been saying, my depth perception's terrible in this game. I felt a lot further away than
I
that.
would like that checkpoint, please, game. There we go. Okay. And we're up. All right.
Oh, that time I had a mask.
Out of the level.
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit of I had no problem with the skip, goes to show what we kind of like spent our time learning and everything. I had no problem with that.
I found a death plane that I didn't know existed. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, there are unfortunately a lot of those in this game. Coming into off balance, this has one of the larger skips in the run that we learned.
and is also a pretty cool one. So hopefully goes pretty well. This one we're both going to go for, I believe. You're also going to see that occasionally you can skip out on some of these wall running sections. The wall running sections aren't
Whoa!
like super
Where did
slow.
my jump go? No!
Uh-oh. I wasn't sure if I was going to land there or not. And I have to wait on this moving cycle anyways, so didn't matter to take the safety.
I'm just... This is not the part that I thought I'd be dying at. I don't know how that happens.
Oh, I was trying to save that mask. Skipping over a platform completely here.
I actually genuinely don't remember the other part of the skip here, so we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go.
I want to keep this mask because there is a kind of broken spot here coming up where you could potentially just die right in front of this checkpoint. Luckily, it didn't happen.
You know what? I think what happened is the moment we switched costumes, I started doing worse. I think we gotta switch costumes.
All right, so this is the first part of the skip here. Oh, well, if I get it. No, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna have to die. So we need to keep Akano here. I accidentally got hung up on an invisible wall. Come on. Oh, I don't have my double jump. That's right. We need to keep Akano here, and the game wants to take it away from you. So I'm gonna have to skip over a trigger. Man. And you do that by bouncing off of one of these boxes, and right as you're gonna bounce, activating Akano in order to get the maximum amount of height. Yeah, I was worried I wasn't gonna make that. I needed to hold right sooner. I am having trouble getting up here. This is actually the easier part of the two-part skip, but really I'm not even messing up the skip right now. I'm just messing up the platforming. Come on.
Okay, Hobbs, we understand why. You're a generous host and you want me
Exactly.
to catch up.
I'm just trying to make the race closer for everybody. All right, we're just gonna do it this way again. Dude, why do I don't know. This is gonna make it a lot harder now.
Oh god, oh god.
Okay, I did get over the trigger though. So now I have Akano somewhere where I'm not supposed to. And that lets me do things like wall running with Akano, which gets you a lot of speed. You can do it here too, but it
Which is great.
messes with the camera, so I'm gonna not do it. And then we need to hold left here so we don't grab that mask. And then jump up, and I messed up, so we're just gonna take quick death. I actually think I could have just reset up on the boxes. Now that I've hit this checkpoint while still having Akano, I'm good,
Oh, I don't have a jump.
because I will respawn with the mask. Okay, here we go. Now, need to do...
All right, did not get that. Take the death.
Tried for a little bit of an advanced version where I do a mid-air jump refresh.
What the heck? Okay, well, that's fine. We don't need that. That's a minor thing. Okay, well then I died anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Did I make it? I think I fell too low. Yeah. I did the mid-air refresh, but I fell just a little bit too low. So we're trying to do this big out-of-bounds skip to jump straight to the end of the game. Or end of the level, not the end of the game.
No! How is that not high enough?
Okay, here we go. We'll just go from
I hate this line.
There we go. Went the slightly safer way.
No.
After a few mistakes.
No. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm not even getting a chance to try to set up to get over the line most
Yeah,
of the time.
that's what was happening to me. I was just dying on the way to it the whole time. But we did eventually get the skip, and it skips such a huge portion that even if you like mess it up a time or two, it's like still faster. I'm into the embryo fight now, which doesn't have too much to it, other than just hit the little green dudes back at him as soon as he spawns them.
Oh god. Oh, that's that I did that thing where like I shifted my controller in my leg and I hit the shoulder button. Oh man.
Oh right. There we go.
Let's do this normally game.
Now Embryo's gonna transform into Mark Ruffalo. And so the way to do this is you just kind of wait for him to become vulnerable. You're going to get a Kano. There it is. And if you hit Embryo in the air with a Kano, like while you're spinning, and then deactivate a Kano, like shortly after, there's a little bit of a timing to it, but it's not too bad. Then you can make him, he'll actually get hit twice for some reason. Oh, I didn't notice that was a larger one. So. Yeah, I'm not very good at it. There he goes.
Okay, so it took me 2 tries to get the first half of the big skip, but the second try, when I got it, I got the actual big skip first try.
It sounds like you did better on the skip than me, and I just died on Embryo, not paying enough attention, apparently.
You were proud of me, I understand.
Yeah, it's all your fault, thanks.
I'm so mad that you're improving.
Oh, jeez. Now I've spooked myself. That's a silly place to take a death, but oh well. That kind of thing happens sometimes.
Not the face.
There we go.
Oh no, it's the inverted world, which I don't. What's the purpose of it? Oh, to kill me. I understand. Very good. I've never died there before.
There we go.
It's like my jump didn't exist.
And I'm gonna watch this cutscene because I promised Susan last week that I would. Just so we could hear the one line.
Now, for my final test, taste my reptilian wrath. My cloaca.
Okay, there we go. That's as much of the cutscene as I'm watching, even though it's a speedrun. I had to.
What is happening to me? I'm just brain farting how to survive.
Yeah, I took a death too, so.
I've died twice at the same part on the same exact one. This is rough.
Right, and moving on to the next world. Another thing is when we do select worlds from the world map instead of through level select, there is a cutscene as you're entering the level that you can actually skip, so it's pretty nice.
Like, how is that so hard? Why didn't you just do that to begin with, Steven?
You know, sometimes your hands just don't want to listen to your head.
Clearly.
It happens.
Where's my jump? Well, you know, that death really didn't cost me that much for what it's worth. We just see him slam another
Oh, that was close. But we made the same cycle, and we also didn't die. Oh, this time we're gonna die. Oh, we're not dead. I don't know how I'm alive right now.
What? No! Are you kidding me? Why? Why shoulder button? He was about to fall off, and I did the quick, like, rescope, descope.
What?
My mask turned on.
No. I knew what you were talking about. Sorry. I had a double jump just not happen with plenty of time for it to happen. I don't know if that's some weird interaction with being close over a box or something. Sorry, that was me, my like routing brain being puzzled and stuff. Like, I want to look into that for the community. 'Cause I
My
don't know what happened
brain is puzzled.
Nope, yeah, that was my bad. I tried to do a jump out of coyote time and then a double jump, and I messed up. And see, that happened again. What? That was the same thing that happened to me before.
I saved 7.5 minutes on the last split, only to lose a minute on Brio of all places. Very good.
Nope. I want to grab this mask, mostly because I never know where that trumpet player is going to be in a cycle. So this level, the cycles are all based on the music. And I don't really have them all kind of figured out yet.
The blue trumpeters are the worst.
Yeah. Oh, I went for it. I tried. I tried to make that cycle, but I was too slow. Yeah, I know this one is also considered a pretty rough level by most runners of this game, even at the top level. Actually, probably especially at the top level.
I die on it like 10 times on average.
Yeah, which is why I'm going to grab every checkpoint, even if it's slightly out of the way. Whoops. Grab that.
What the? Oh, Do you ever press X before you touch something and you just double
Yes.
jump instead of actually?
Yeah, that's a very common thing.
Yeah, that's happening to me right now. It's making me sad.
Okay. Keep moving on. Yeah, offbeat is a pretty difficult level when you're trying to deal with cycles that are all based on music, and if you ever make a mistake or die, that means that those cycles are still going to be rolling along to the beat of the music. So everything's going to be kind of different. Oh, wow, I lost it.
And also, the cannons are slow as hell.
Yeah. Very obnoxious. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Well, good thing I just grabbed that checkpoint because that was deep fried. Oh, okay. I apparently didn't have a double jump there.
Okay. We're out of offbeat. I think that's actually the best I've done that level, even though I did have those deaths. All right. Probably not the best ever, but in a run, given that we've only done so few attempts. I thought I had to wait on that one, but I don't think I did. It's time for the first Dingo Dial level. Which Dingo Dial, like Tana, is not so much about like using movement tech to go fast, but just doing things to avoid going slower. That makes sense. Like his fastest movement is just running. But you want to do things like avoiding using the vacuum double jump unless you need to. Because if you can use just a single jump instead and still make it, then you won't slow yourself down ever so slightly. See, like there, I just let myself bounce off that. And then you can also spin through the little blenders here. And then there are times where you do want to use the vacuum to cut corners like that.
You're gonna see me accidentally use the vacuum a lot. All right, we're almost done with this godforsaken level.
Go straight there. Yeah, I see, like here, I'm gonna try to just land on this platform instead of hovering over it or anything.
Offbeat is easily my least favorite level that isn't one of the characters we've unlocked yet.
Yeah. All right, and then you could skip this checkpoint and go a little bit faster, but I'm gonna get it. I am gonna damage boost through the nitro here. I didn't want to use both masks, but oh, whoops. I didn't need to be spinning there at all. Being on this conveyor belt is moving to the right, so it's faster to walk on it, but now I don't have a mask, so I gotta go around it.
Nice.
This whole section.
All right. That's
Just jump through.
significantly the fastest I've ever done off beat because I only died like
Hey,
once or twice. Saved 2 minutes.
Oh, my. Jump there. I almost died. That was close.
I need you too, like 10 times.
Nah, world record from here.
I mean, I'm so proud of you for your progress, Hobbs. This is exactly what the show is about. It's not about competition at all. It's about seeing your friends improve. Die.
Okay. Yeah, once again, spinning through those big vats. That's honestly like the biggest time save with him, I feel like. Just not having to grab the TNT to shoot at them. This ending part can be a little bit of a crapshoot. Hopefully we can spin. Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully we can spin one of the enemies into the wall or into the TNT. So that way we don't have to grab it to blow open the wall. And that's exactly what happened. So yay.
Every time I do that, I'm too close to the TNT and I die with them.
Oh yeah. Now,
Oh, I've never failed that. No.
not sure what happened, but I'll find out soon enough.
The spinning the whatever, the purple goop thing.
A little like blenders.
I spun way too early.
Oh yeah. So I'm going in to Run It By You. Run It By You has a really cool skip in it that's pretty easy to do. Like you could go and learn this just after seeing us do it, I think. At least to do the like cool part of it.
I've also never missed that jump. What is happening? What in tarnation?
I think this is the same cycle, yeah. I don't think it really mattered, but it was a little bit slow to start. First we gotta get up to where the skip is, obviously. This part's a little rough with just trying to make all these rope cycles, but it can be kind of fun unless you just decide to take a bath. You know, it is a swamp. Maybe you're a little bit smelly. Just need to get cleaned off. Take a quick dip. Though I don't think swamp water is going to help with that. It's probably just going to amplify the smell. So maybe we're going to avoid doing that this time.
Might be for the best.
Yeah. Oh, and if you ever see me slide to the bottoms of ropes after grabbing them, that is not faster or anything. That is habit from, no, grab the mask. That is habit from Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, where it is faster to do that.
All right, that was a whole lot of I should be dead, but I'm not. But I lost my mask. That makes me sad.
That's my favorite hit speedrunning album. I should be dead, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. Got into this cutscene. This is where we're going to do the skip. So a slide jump into a double jump over here. It'll take me a couple tries. And you can get over the collision of the wall. There it is. And then you're out of bounds. You just got to stay kind of near the foreground until the camera changes like that, but not too close to the foreground where you'll fall in the water. And then you can slide spin on the water. Now, if I were to move too far to the foreground, I would fall in the water and die. So that's why I'm way here in the background. And also because I need to get to the jet board. And then to fix the camera, I just boost backwards, holding that with the jet board. And now a little bit of stuff is deloaded here, but it will get loaded. Oh, I wanted to keep that mask. It's unfortunate. Slightly messed up there, but that's fine. We'll just have to take the ending a little bit slower. And yeah, just like that, we skip over the long side-scrolling auto-scroller. right, so I'm going to slow down here just a little bit. There we go. Ideally, if you have a mask, you can just blast right through all of that. Run it by you. That was pretty good.
All
I think I only
right.
had the one death.
I'm loading in to run it by you right now.
Nice.
Clearly, I'd be in the lead if you weren't on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Yep.
Yeah, the PS5 saving all the time over the PS4 Pro SSD.
Right then. Need
Yep.
a hand.
Yep. It's because it's digital, you see.
Okay.
So just a heads up, folks, in a few minutes, we're going to be taking a break for a multitude of reasons. I'm going to make Hobbs tell us why we take the break because he's in the lead.
Yeah, we like to show everybody out there that if you don't have a lot of time and you think maybe that's one of the barriers from you getting into speedrunning, that you don't got to do it all at once. We take, 5-minute breaks or so, but you could easily split all of your kind of speedrunning sessions, across days or, even weeks or whatever if you wanted, until you find the time or, have kind of gotten better at the game to where you can do it a little bit faster and make it not take as long, quite as long, then that's when you can find your time to kind of do it all at once. Also gives us a chance to run a few ads to support Games Done Quick and these hotfix broadcasts and all of the awesome showrunners. So we do appreciate you sticking through those. And if you don't want to see the ads, maybe you want to hear all the fantastic break music we got going on, then you can subscribe, which will also help us directly. I just had the thing not accept my jump again, but this time I saved it by mashing it. You can subscribe, use that Prime sub or a regular sub, whatever you want to do. I can't make that jump. I got those backwards. And we have commercials turned off for subscribers, so we appreciate it if you decide to do that. So it's about time to take that break. I don't know. I feel like it's probably just going to be we're going to have to both be in a level, right? Like I don't know a much more.
Probably.
Yeah, a much better way to do it than that.
I'm currently doing the skip and run it by
Okay,
you.
we'll wait until maybe you've completed Run It By You then, since that'll take you all the way to the end.
Camera fix, thank you.
Hey, nice. I was able to skip over all those gaps and then die, so it didn't matter. That's unfortunate.
Well, good thing I had that mask because I ran into TNTs that weren't loaded in.
Oh. Yeah, this is what I was talking about how kind of big the coyote time is in this game. Oh, I slid onto... That's cool. I slid onto the moving iceberg thing. And,
No,
So it
I
snapped me down a
just
little
don't know how to get past that part with. Oh, it takes you all the way back.
yeah,
here.
you got to do the whole skip
I'm good
again.
for a break. I'm good for a break, whatever.
Okay, I'm going to pause now. I guess we're just going to take a break from here. So stick around, everybody. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
And welcome back, everybody, from that ad break. I really hope there's not chocolate on my lips.
Swallow.
I might have gotten an ice cream cone out of sadness and then didn't realize how much time I didn't have left to eat it. So I do apologize ahead of time. But you know what I'm not apologetic for, Hobbs?
What's that?
GDQ 2021 coming up. That's going to be from January 3rd to the 10th. It's less than a month away. It's right around the corner. It's pretty scary how close it is. And you can actually go to gamesdonequick.com if you want to check out the schedule. You can also tweet our channel at GamesDoneQuick on Twitter. I was about to say Twitch. Yeah, Twitch, but Twitter. Tell us which games you're super excited to see. And also, if you want to contribute prizes to the event, prize submissions are open from now until December 26th. So you got until the day after Christmas. I'm going to pass it off to Hobbs while I finish the rest of this.
Yeah, you do that. Well, if you can't wait for HDQ 2021, you can always check out all the fantastic hotfix content we got for you in the meantime. We're hopefully going to have stuff for almost every day in December, if not maybe every day. I don't know. Check out all of the hotfix shows at gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. And also tomorrow, we have Testing Grounds and Game Masters, both shows run by our production assistant wizard, restreamer Richard. They're both run by him. He's doing a combo show tomorrow. Bug Snacks followed by Tetris Effect Connected, which is going to be cool. And that starts 7 p.m. Eastern. And after that, we'll be having the premiere episode of Challenger Approaching, a new show hosted by ADEF. So that is going to be really, really cool. Please check it out. I don't want to spoil too much about the show. You gotta tune in to find out more. And as always, we appreciate everybody who uses their Prime Gaming subs on the channel or spends their hard-earned money on a subscription here to help support us. We really do appreciate it. And again, you get ad-free viewing and also all of the fantastic emotes that we got here on the GDQ channel. So with that one, you can talk during the AGDQ and SGDQ events.
Yeah.
With that, I think, are we pretty much good to go? Have I stalled? Have I bought you enough time?
Yes, you have. Yes. Very good. Well done.
Excellent, excellent. All right. Well, let's resume then this Crash 4 race in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Hey, I wanted to wait on that cycle. I was not about to trust that. Oh, okay. That time we were good. Dude, he did it again. All right. I'm getting a little greedy there. Talk about greedy. All right. What's funny is normally I don't mess this up too hard because this is one of the demo levels, although I didn't actually like speed run the demo. I just kind of played it a little bit before the game came out.
Okay, maybe this time I don't die.
I was gonna wait on it that time, and it took like forever. There we go. That was frustrating because I knew I was right next to a checkpoint. I just kept messing up, and I don't know why I died there. Normally you could slide out over the water like that, and I'm not sure why that last time it killed me. But that is something where if I wanted to learn so that I don't do it again in the future, I could just go easily ask other runners of the game by finding their discords on finding the Discord for the game on speedrun.com.
There, I didn't die this time because I went super duper turbo slow in it.
Nice. Yeah, if I don't have a mask, I tend to let off the boost once I get to that ending section.
I tried, but I guess like by letting off, I hit the button again without realizing it because I went straight into it.
That was a weird place.
It was rough.
Like have a lot of deaths and lose some time, but it is what it is. That'll happen sometimes, especially when you've only done a few runs. I think we've only done like this is like my 5th run at the game, I think, and
This is my 3rd.
Yeah, and that was split up over a couple months.
Fourth
for me, so
my 4th. My bad.
yeah, because I did like a couple runs shortly after the game came out, and then hadn't done any until this week. Man, I'm just missing these platforms.
Ah! Make the jump. What are you doing? What in the world? Oh, that's such a... There's no worse feeling than dying right in front of the checkpoint because of something silly.
Whoa,
Well,
that was close.
For whatever reason.
Oh man, okay. You know, for all the recent times where I didn't think I should die to something, the game was making it up to me there by letting me not die to something I thought I should have died to.
I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb.
Why this time?
He's just... I slowed down time so I wouldn't get hit by the swordfish, and I jumped into a slowed down swordfish.
Ooh, that was close. Okay, so
That time I spun and... Oh, come on. No! No! All right, this is all spaghetti right now.
I wanted to explain what was going on there, but the time mask has a weird glitch associated with it, where if you use both the buttons that can activate your mask at the same time, because there's 2 buttons that'll do it, then you'll kind of like skip forward a little bit. And I found like pretty much the only place I can do it reliably is on that rail section. And even then, you saw I took a death, so I can't do it reliably. But I wanted to give it a shot.
Imagine how much easier this level would have been. Vortex didn't blow that up.
There we go.
Vortex is kind of a jerk.
Well, he's actually trying to wait for you to be on it. So he was trying to blow it up to, you know, do a little murder.
Do a little murder.
Just do, you know, as they do in those cartoon video games.
Yeah.
And
oh god. Oh god. Sorry.
You're fine. Coming up on bears repeating. I really like moving in this level until the bear section. Hopefully it won't be too bad. We'll see.
Everything about this bear level is great, except the bear.
Yeah, pretty much. The bear controls very, it feels not great to me. So it feels spot on from how it did in Crash 2. they nailed it. And that could have...
Fun, I got a mask, I felt good, then like literally like 0.1 second after I got the mask, I walked off. Mask doesn't stop you from falling.
No, sure doesn't. Learned that the hard way too many times. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this level, I just like moving through it.
I am ugly.
I think I need platforms on this. Whoops. There we go. Nice. And I think, yeah, sweet. So I skipped out on a large platforming section there by just landing on the icicle.
Oh.
And then going to the left. Ooh, bounce.
Oh,
Go.
that was rough.
Oh, how I missed this!
All right, bear section. So the name of the game here is hopefully try to boost as much as humanly possible. But yeah, sometimes that can be a little bit difficult. I'm gonna try to avoid these trees. I really love to go.
I'm on Stay Frosty. What I'm trying to do.
I thought you were already got a Frosty. Oh wait, no, it's an ice cream cone. That's right.
Oh, if I had a Frosty Hobbs, it'd be game over.
About that.
All right, got to the first checkpoint. It's always nice. I want to make sure I get a big jump there before the ice section because you can't boost while you're on the ice. Ooh, that was a little close.
Ooh, how did he know?
Ooh, I was really scared there for a moment that I was gonna manage to jump over the ramp. I should be able to hug left here and pretty much beat level from there. All right, cool. I finally did a level without dying.
Oh. I accidentally hit both buttons at the same time somehow, which I'm trying to figure out how that's possible because I don't have my thumb anywhere near the triangle, but that's okay.
You did the little like time skip.
Yeah, and I'm really confused how.
Well, you hit the buttons at the same time.
The button implies plural.
Maybe we learned the problem with your controller is just that it randomly presses triangle every
I've
now
made
and
a
then.
few upgrades to my
It's not actually the trigger going bad.
Rain of giant deadly missiles.
So now I'm into
Yeah,
a
you
boss
know,
fight.
That might be.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't notice unless you're ever using a mask, which is always when you have the issues with it. But in any case, I'm into the Cortex boss fight. The gimmick of this is that you're supposed to, use the time slowdown in order to save yourself from most of the attacks. but
Let's try
that would
this
slow it down
one.
because basically the punch bot cycles are based on each of the attack cycles. So you don't want to actually use the time slowdown if you can avoid it, except to go just to get to the punch bot. I probably wouldn't even, like, I would like to be closer and hit him basically without using the time slowdown, but that makes it just a little bit easier.
The anti-marsupial missile is my own design. Do you like it? That's Bandicoot,
Okay, another punch bot, which, yeah, I was a little slow to that one, but that's fine. I didn't die, so.
I'm about to do repeating bears.
Nice. Hey, so Stay Frosty went pretty well for you, other than the one issue.
I only died like once or twice. I think twice. It was twice. The second one was just super funny because I ran into the very first enemy after the. I had that like I gotta go going on in my head.
I wonder what
Immediately
happens if
ran
I
in.
hit all the buttons at once.
All right, last phase here.
Feel the wrath of Cortex.
Aha, get it? Like the other game. There we go. No problems on Cortex. Good.
Wait, what is the hitbox on your light, son? Excuse me? All right, well, that's not good. Not where I thought I would die.
So I think this might be one of the spots where if you were doing loadless time, you would re-enter the level because Cortex is gonna like pop out somewhere else here. But I think since we're doing like a real-time race, I think it would be slower for me to load back into that. But you are gonna see us do that once later. Now, we're in the Egipus dimension, which is honestly probably my least favorite dimension.
Agreed.
Especially because it has my least favorite level in it,
Agreed.
which we'll get to when it shows up. And to note, when I say that, I just mean from a speedrunning perspective. I still think it's a good dimension casually. Not much to say about this rail section. Just kind of trucking along. How's it going, Keys? What are you doing?
I'm bouncing on nitro boxes.
Oh, so not quite a bear yet.
I'm going up an elevator. Oh, hey, look, the bear.
Wanted to make sure I damage
Go.
boosted through that with the mask. Then we get another one here. I can use the damage boost
Faster,
for that
bear.
one. Which, I wasn't sure how those cycles were going to line up. I could have gone, but it's fine. Now, oh boy. Use the time mask here to avoid having to wait on these cycles. Could have done that a little bit faster, but wanted to take it a bit safe. Once again, every time I'm going on these rails, I'm trying to, if it's at ground level, I'm trying to slide onto it or run onto it instead of being in the air when I get into the vicinity. As that'll just snap me directly onto the rail and start moving immediately instead of having the long animation where it kind of has to jump you onto the rail. All right, that level went pretty well.
All right, that level went pretty well.
Nice. We're just having a string of good levels. We found our groove keys. That's what we were talking about at the beginning.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
There we go.
All right, now they'll see it on your screen eventually, but because you brought up the loading in thing, I think I'm gonna do it just to show everyone. I don't think it's really that much of a difference overall in RTA.
Probably not.
They laughed when I added
I also don't like the
quantification.
enemy.
Well, who's
Yeah,
laughing now? Me.
Oh, whoops. That was not the right spot. So this is my least favorite level in the game. This level here with Cortex. Find it very frustrating.
Oh my gosh. And
What do you mean that the Cortex level is frustrating? He's the greatest of all time.
Yeah, and I find Cortex himself very frustrating to control too, so. Ooh, can I? Yeah, I can jump to that. Okay, good. A little worried about that. Now we are gonna do a little bit of a skip here. Whoa. Where I hit that exclamation point box to spawn this box, so we can skip out on a lot of the platforming. Hello? What? There we go. Wait, that's gonna be
Oh,
too high.
crap! All right, weird place to die. Easily avoidable.
Ooh, I've never tried a volcano
As much as I don't like this level, it's actually going pretty decently right now, which I'm sure will change.
Crap!
to learn.
How am I dying? I mean, I know how I'm dying, but like,
Keep accidentally hitting square one too many times. There we go. Oh.
what? Oh my god. Okay, I am just doing really poorly on this level.
On second thought,
No! Oh, I forgot that that enemy was right there, so I just kind of started boosting ahead. And yeah.
I'm incapable of fitting in between the purple tornadoes right now, so I'm just not in water.
There. Okay. And we're just gonna avoid the cycle altogether that time. As you can see, Cortex has a dash, which normally would for a speedrunner would be like, ooh, yay, favorite character. But I don't know, something about it just doesn't click with me.
haven't seen mushrooms
so-
that big since I left the Gigantizotron running overnight.
Actually, I don't want that enemy way over there. And now I gotta wait again because I messed up. That's fine. Yeah, something about Cortex just doesn't quite click with me.
Where in the world was I going?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, that too.
Come on. Come on.
This is easily the worst I've ever done on him. Oh. What hit me? Come on. Okay.
See, like, even with the mistakes
okay,
I made
that
in that,
was
I
me.
think that's the best I've ever done that level, which is, ought to kind of say how I really don't like that.
I don't understand why he didn't crouch.
Oh, dang.
This is an obscene amount of time I'm spending on this.
You could always just slow down, like activate the slowdown mask for a couple of the dodges. There's a couple spots that are being real finicky.
What am I, a weenie?
I was like really tempted to just be super mean there and be like, well, you play like one.
This is hurting my feelings.
No, but that's why I didn't be mean and say that thing that I definitely didn't say right after. Okay.
That was so... I lost almost 2 minutes. That's how bad I just couldn't... My mind wasn't piecing together what my hands were doing. You know?
Yeah. All right, dino section. So we're moving towards the camera. A lot of spots here where there's pits where I would like to avoid jumping, because then it just means I can get straight into another slide spin. But if the spacing doesn't really line up perfectly, then I'm just gonna. Ooh, wow! I'm just gonna go.
Thanks.
We'll go with the jump.
Oh, good.
All right.
I hate the tongue vine things.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
much.
They're awful. Reason one of about 300 why I don't like that level very much. From a going
Only 300.
from a going fast perspective. Thank
Hopefully Dino Dash is going pretty well. This part can be a little weird. You're gonna see me not do slide spins here because, yeah. I deserve that one. I messed up. I'm gonna not do slide spins in some spots here because I noticed that I would lose a lot of height sometimes and dip into the lava if I did slide spins in a couple of those. Not optimal, but it was something that worked for me, so I just took the strat and adjusted it a little bit. Is something you kind of like learn to recognize when you're doing runs, especially of games that are newer or strats that just get developed, is sometimes the setup that works for other people isn't always going to work for you. So it's oftentimes better to take a quarter of a second slower setup that you can do consistently in order to save more time on average. All right.
Wow, having triple mask for this part rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can actually get triple mask there, it's really nice.
May I assist?
It was very nice. I rather enjoyed myself going through there.
All right, I'm heading to Bermugula's orbit now. This is the third to last dimension. Doing pretty good on PB, not gonna lie, so it'll be over pretty quick. Oh, you didn't get the hidden gem on the vines, Keys. Come on.
Oh, please.
What? This is any percent, as in you can get any percentage of things. You might as well get more.
Oh my god. Why don't you show off those levels that we skip on?
No thanks.
You sure?
Yeah, no thanks.
Now, for what it's worth, even though I am like 2 levels behind, I'm almost 18 minutes ahead of my last attempt. So, that's the whole point of this.
Yeah. Again, at the end of the day, speedrunning is you're comparing against yourself most of the time. You're competing with yourself. So anytime you can do better, whether it be at the whole run or just a single split or trick, then you're improving. I'm going to wait on the recycle there. Didn't trust that.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I hate this level.
It sucks. Worst level. Okay, this one's going pretty well though, out for launch so far. Some of these, I talked earlier about trying to skip wall running sections, and so I'm doing that some here, but some of these are long enough. Ooh, that.
What in the what? I'm genuinely confused. What the hell happened there?
I'm as well, but mostly just because I can't see your screen.
So one of the solid blocks I just could not jump on for some reason, like one of the blocks you can make, and I just slid into a nitro that was like an entire level above me.
That's really weird.
Oh, okay, well that one was just me being stupid. I hate this level. Oh my god.
It's not great. Oops. Lost my map. Well, lost my mask and then I lost my life.
What? No, you do. Wait, what the? Oh, I didn't know there's a hidden gem there. I'm alive. I thought I fell.
Oh, I know exactly where you fell. Yeah, one of the most brutal parts about that level, as you're currently experiencing, is just how long it is before the first checkpoint. Like just how many hazards are there. It's not necessarily all that much distance, but there's so many hazards.
Oh, please just what? Jump up, fatty. Oh my god. Okay.
Out of the first level here. Now stowing away. There's only 2 more levels in this dimension, which is or world, whatever you want to call it. I almost went to the wrong one. And then there's a boss fight So we're working through it pretty quick. Oh, I probably shouldn't have tried to slide into a box that's on fire.
Please give me this.
Whoa, that was close.
What is going on?
Ooh. You know, I really liked the feeling of getting shocked there the first time, so I just wanted to try it again.
Oh, come on, game. That's rude. I didn't even made the animation. Why weren't you a block? Your blockification sucks. That's awkward.
No, drop.
No.
Running over that gap.
Where am I? Why? Why were you stuck? Why is your jump height that bad? What in the world?
Yeah, welcome to why I don't love Cortex. One of many reasons.
I died in front of the checkpoint again.
Oh, that was... Okay.
My wife's gonna kill me.
Man. I don't know. I normally have too much trouble in this side-scrolling section. A little unfortunate. Oh, I almost died in the exact same way. Whatever.
Come on. How did that not turn you into a bouncy block?
What? Gotta do a bit of a puzzle here. It's not really a puzzle so much as just hit 4 exclamation point boxes. I'm always like really careful in that spot though because I soft locked once flipping into one of the boxes.
Asteroid field ahead. Buckle your seatbelts. We're hit. Unbuckle those seatbelts and fix life gear. Quickly begins. Prepare master and escape
All right.
ship.
Got through Stowaway. A little bit of trouble in that one section, unfortunately, but not too much time loss overall.
I finally just got out of Cortex.
Dude, that level's so
My will to play this game is just so dead after that. Oh, man.
level's so rough.
I don't care about Cortex. Don't tell me about his timelines. I don't care. Just get me away from him.
All right, Crash Landed is a... Uh-oh. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that. Crash Landed is a pretty long level, and I think a fairly difficult one. It has some really cool strats in it if you go incredibly fast. There's one that like I don't really know how to do, but I'll try to do. And I'll always point it out for anyone who's curious once, like when I try it and inevitably fail it. The purple stuff looks like it would kind of stick you to it, but it's actually, it has ice physics. So in this Schnurgle section, because that's the name of this creature here.
What did you just call me?
You Schnurgle. Yeah, the Schnurgle here, if it's on the like pink purple goo, you like, it's like you're sliding on ice. That's all I'm trying to say. That's why I'm kind of jumping over it a lot. I wanted to get a boost before that part, but oh well. Now this part conceptually is very cool, but you also can't really speed it up much.
I'm just trying to get out of Dino Dash.
Right. Was able to just power through that section.
What in the world? Huh? Huh?
I don't know. Yeah, so right here, I didn't really know how to set up it all there, but there's a way to kind of carry a lot of speed with the, if you do slide spins and then transfer into the gravity mass.
Why did that second dinosaur head give me ice physics?
Here and boost drop. All right. Schnurgle's going okay so far. We had the one death earlier that wasn't ideal.
Why?
Well, you see, I fell in a pit, so
Oh, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Sorry, I thought you were asking me why the death wasn't ideal, why I died.
Excuse me, game. Well, I don't have a mask anymore, but
Yeah, that's the
I'm gonna
spirit.
fall here anyway. That's the spirit.
I meant more of you're not gonna need a mask because you got this, but you know.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'm gonna skip over that section. This ending section I'm gonna boost very rarely because I found that if you boost too much here, you end up like just overshooting every platform and it sucks.
There, you were right, Hobbs. I didn't need it because I got it.
Nice. See?
Yeah. Hooray.
All right.
I just want to know why I had ice physics on that Brontosaurus head. Game. Jerk.
Listen, we don't really know everything about the dinosaurs.
And Vicarious Visions does.
Well, they didn't make the game, but you know, maybe.
You know what I mean.
Hey, maybe Toys for Bob did their research. Maybe it turns out that they're
That was 90% of the video game
yeah,
budget.
they had very slippery heads. Oops, I forgot to be skipped one.
Between dimensions.
All right, now this section is a little nice break for the hands. It's just a 2-minute wait.
Interdimensional domination.
Use the bathroom, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. If you have a run that's on the longer side, which this is kind of like long for a platformer, but not really long overall, it can be nice to have just a small section where you can not have to stress about it.
One of my favorite parts in the Mega Man Battle Network 3 speedrun is there's one part where you literally have to wait for like, it's either 3 or 5 minutes. I can't remember. Like there's nothing you could do to really speed anything up. So that's literally your chance to just like get up and reset your brain.
I'm also collecting all of the fruit, not because you have to, but because, well, if you played this, you can. And I expect Keys to do the same.
And I refuse.
No, you should do it because you'll see the better way, like the better. You're playing Crash, I'm playing Coco, so you'll get the better Easter egg.
In my universe,
Or like a true wrestling villain, I'll say no.
is fit for extermination.
Is that what we've decided now? You're the heel and I'm the face.
I for today,
Is that
yes.
what's going on?
But I find it disgusting. I much prefer.
All right, I missed that mask. I have no idea how. That's okay. I don't need it. I don't need it. I got this.
Okay. That was a little scary.
So many little legs to pull.
Ooh,
All right,
wicked.
got through that section. Now we have our little
What?
boss fight with
Found
entropy.
its way home.
Let's put them down. Activate the security lasers.
That's the thing?
Enough.
Okay, if that's a thing, that's fine. I never knew if that's a thing.
You know, I
If
think
you
it's a
stand
thing.
too close, if you stand too close to the like the metal bounty boxes,
Oh, they clip you.
even if you're not touching them, yeah, I didn't know that could happen.
I'll squash the
Yeah, I think it's because like your character model, your hitbox kind of like extends out a little and goes in between them more or less. Oh, I thought that the blue thing was
baby.
gonna disintegrate when I hit the laser generator there. And that one just appeared on top of me. All right. Got a little gun shy after that, so we.
I just
Okay.
don't do that again.
Wrapped up the boss
Yeah.
fight. We heading to the snacks dimension now.
What? I've missed that every time. Come on.
So,
I'm having a time.
This is the one spot we were talking about before where I'm actually going to re-enter this level because on the world map, whenever you unlock a new dimension, a new world, you can't select the first level on it until you've slid over to it. But if you load into another level first, then you actually can. And if I were to take the slide over there, it's first of all kind of a long slide, and then on top of that, there are several overworld animations that happen before I can actually go into the level. So it's faster to actually load in there, like load into the boss fight and select a little whatever. Oh no! I tried to land on the engine. It's again trying to skip over these gaps, like not having to jump, so that I can always be moving at slide spin speed as much as possible. Oh man, right in front of the checkpoint. Feels good. Feels good to die right in front of a checkpoint. Always feels good.
It's the best feeling. All right, I finally made it to stowing away. I'm getting to a point where I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm still doing better than I have before. So that's the silver lining behind this.
Okay, pause time. Here we go. Didn't really have to double there, but fine. There we go. That was really unfortunate to take so many deaths there. But this level does have a cool skip in it coming up later. So hopefully that can salvage things. It's not like the biggest of time save skips, but it's cool. The cool factor always outweighs.
I really wanted to go for that, but I knew if I did, I'd die. But here we are, making the smart decision.
Right. Skipping over the wall running sections on the right just to save a little bit of time. I didn't mean to jump there. Alright. So we're coming up on the skip. This part isn't even what I was talking about. This is, I guess, also a minor thing. I'm just avoiding all the wall running by flipping the mask up and down. You can only do it twice in one jump, so you can only get back. And now, we're going to land out of bounds here. Go to the right. And unfortunately, I fell early, but I think I can save it here. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, yeah, okay. Sweet, we just jumped straight to the end. That was a little scary, but we made it work. Ideally, I would have liked to be slide spinning more to the right before I started having to gravity flip, but that wall is really finicky, as we found out while we were learning that skip, and it can be really easy to fall down early, and then you just have to save yourself with the gravity flipping.
I'm on Crash Landed.
Nice.
I don't like this level.
Yeah. I like that one a little more now, but I
Let's see
used to
if
really
these
not
tall
like it.
poppies know how to smoke a steak.
I dislike it simply for the fact of what I found out last night when we did our race then. Bonking your head because you boosted.
Oh.
All right, well, you know, the game won't let me do that. I'll just do it a different way. Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to go. I wanted to, there we go. I was trying to vacuum, not hover, but if you vacuum after jumping, it apparently is not any slower than just running, so you can do that safely.
Does this mean I am?
Otherwise, same as the previous dino level, I'm going... Same as the previous dino level, I'm gonna die. And yeah, look at how far back that sends you, all the way to the beginning of the level. That sucks.
Good old dingo.
That really sucks. I was right in front of a checkpoint again.
Good old dingo. Always finding a way to disappoint.
Dingo's the best of the side characters.
Which is not really saying much.
Yeah.
Let's be honest with ourselves.
I don't know. I think he's fun. I think Tana's fine, too.
I think he's fun in a not speedy setting.
Fair. Yeah, that was just a jump I thought I could make without using the hover, and apparently you can't. Or at least I did not do it properly.
Am I a franchise?
You might be able to if
Could
you
I
use
open a
Coyote
restaurant?
time.
In an airport?
Oh, I accidentally held. So the other thing about his hover is that it activates from either repressing the button in midair or just holding the jump button, like from your initial jump. And apparently I had just held, while trying to get a full height jump, I had just held the button too long, so I wasn't expecting it to activate the vacuum there, and it did. So that's what caused that death. See, it just happened there too. Dang. Yeah, normally if I'm gonna die in this level, it's not in the dingo section, so this is a little unfortunate.
Normally, if I die in that level, it's every section. Hang on. That was weird. My character model disappeared for like half a second, so I didn't know where the heck I was.
Oh, I ran into the invisible wall, but I managed to save it. Okay. Yeah, so now, I mean, the main trick with this section is just the cars are moving in the opposite direction of the way you want to go. Well, that sucked. So you just want to be jumping and like be in the air as much as possible, basically, so that you're not actually getting slowed down by the cars.
Because I sold my future franchise.
Or the green army that's chasing me. Okay, we're good.
Wonder what the local delicacy
We got out of the
is
dingo
here.
section.
I hope it's
I was not
spicy
expecting that
and fried.
kind of time loss there. Hopefully, we'll just nail the Tana section, so we'll make up for it.
Yay, I beat Crash Landed with 1-0 deaths, 1 ton.
Keys, I got some news to report. We didn't nail the Tana section.
Oh no.
Already died. Okay.
You were so confident
Yeah.
though. I believed it. And I'm a pessimist.
No, I want to bounce
right.
off you. I want to bounce off you. There we go.
I'm gonna try and get all the fruits.
You could sound happier about it. Just kidding.
I'm gonna get all the
there
fruits.
you go. That's the co-host I chose. So you see this little like every time I get on one of these rails, and don't worry, there will be more. With Tana, you notice how I'm kind of getting this little like jump up in the air animation. I'm losing control at that point. That's just the game doing that. That's what I was talking about earlier with what I'm trying to avoid whenever I run into the rails from the ground. Unfortunately, in this section with Tana, you can't avoid it unless you do that. That's the one rail you can avoid it on, where I jump straight to it from the bounce below instead of jumping from the wall, the like wall jump. Otherwise, there's not much to say about this Tana section. It's the same, like it was saying before. Try not to die to enemies that are right off screen. Try not to jump, kick, or hook shot except for when you need to.
Wait, I've never done that before. I got a trophy. And I died immediately.
Nice. Oh,
Damn
wow.
it.
What? I must be doing something different from what I normally do here. Yeah, I'm doing something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the cycle is different than what I'm used to, or if my brain is just doing the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. That was very odd.
Well, that would have been nice if my shoulder button. All right, yeah, that's fine. I don't need this controller after today anyway.
Oh, yeah!
Getting near the end of the Tana section. This is the longest level in the game by far. Especially when you die in the dingo section like 3 times. Or 4 times or whatever it was. That first one though, that was the brutal one.
Okay. What in the... Okay, that was 1000% on me. I don't know what I was thinking other than not.
Okay, all right, we're out of the Tana section.
Spicy fried.
What in the world? Okay. I'm learning new places to lose time in. Very good.
Hey, that's called speedrunning. Alrighty. And now one more not so stellar world or stellar level. At least part of it. But I think this is better than the other Cortex level, at least.
Okay. What? What? What?
I don't know what.
I mask flipped and then I belly flopped and died. Pretty bad.
Uh-oh. Definitely meant to hit that enemy, but I guess we're good. Okay, I'm glad I grabbed that mask, because
That was a joke.
I messed up with that. I normally prefer to have the mask here. It's all right, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, that was close. I'm gonna wait on this now. Yeah, ideally the mask would just let me damage boost through some of these.
Instead, I'm pretty much gonna have to wait on all of them. Okay. No, I need that checkpoint. No way I'm doing this section without that checkpoint, and that's why.
Yeah, I think you should have done it. I think you need confidence in yourself.
I have confidence in doing this after the checkpoint respawn. Yeah, Cortex not having a double jump is a little unfortunate.
Because his body can't handle jumping a second time because of his big head.
Oh, I was really hoping I could survive that. He also doesn't have a duck, so. Yeah, I just jumped up there a little too soon. Should have waited for the enemy to move. I was being impatient.
Also because of his big head.
Yeah.
What? Hello?
Oh, I couldn't see the enemy. What was I supposed to do about that? Oh, no. Yeah, I don't love Cortex levels. Not much else to say about it than that. These would be some of the, like, first things. If I were going, like, right after this, if I wanted to go and improve this time, wanted to take Running Crash 4 a little more seriously and stuff, then I would, one of the first things I would work on would be Crash or Cortex levels.
For whatever reason, it felt like there was an invisible wall there, and it made me very sad.
All right. Better now. Okay, we're out of the Cortex section. We never have to place Cortex again. Now we get into the cluster truck section, which I love. I think it's really good.
Oh. Yay.
Not much to the speed tech there, just jump, because it kind of like jumps you forward a lot. Try not to hold back unless you need to in order to survive a jump. I just saw where you were saying okay about. That was pretty
And now
impressive.
for
Yeah.
me to stop
No!
me.
You know what? That's fine. There we go. Whatever. Good enough for me. Whatever. Jeez.
Nice.
I don't know what happened for half of that, but I did it.
And now you did that skip, and now I'm going into nitro processing, which is going to be another similarly structured skip, but similarly structured skip, but to a like much larger degree. It saves a lot more time.
All right, well, you know, I mashed and went into the costume, and, you know, as my punishment on the show for going into the costume screen every time, I just changed my costume. So now we're classic.
Yeah.
Even though we're playing Rush Hour, where I don't get to freaking play him. What a scam.
That's a good point. I hope you forget about it by the end of Rush Hour, and
And just load
then
it and be like, what the hell is
you're gonna load
this?
into the next one. Be surprised. All right, so coming up soon, I'm gonna need to keep this mask, keep this power past where the game is normally allows you to. But you gotta also remember when you're explaining things not to just zone out and not do the platforming. Very important. Ah, stupid death planes. I had already hit the switch gravity button, but the momentum carried me down into the invisible death.
Does Dingo have franchise?
Maybe.
Feeling like an airport.
Bingo's Crab Shack coming to a PS5 near you soon. I don't know what that game looks like, but
That was such a good idea in theory, but then in execution, I messed it up so bad. It was a bad idea.
all right.
Very, very
Here's the
bad
section
idea.
with the where I got to keep the mask. So I'm gonna go high up here to get over the trigger, and I'm gonna accidentally land on the ceiling. I have to find my way out of this. All right. No. That sucks.
Well, you saved me the trouble of screaming no.
That sucks.
Thanks, buddy.
I didn't have a double jump to save myself, and I was hoping to land in front of the set with the nitros. And on the segment with the nitros.
No! Game! I did the same exact thing last time. Why was his baby jump not a baby jump that time? That's not what I should be dying.
Yeah, see, now I'm getting greedy trying to squeeze a little bit more time out of this section. This is the hardest checkpoint for me in this level. For some reason, I just have a lot of difficulty with it, so I'm not too shocked. No!
Hi, puppy. You here to root for me? Root for Uncle Hobbs instead.
Okay. All right. This I hate this 1 second. I hate
What?
this checkpoint.
Was I thinking? I clearly I wasn't.
All right. I knew I had a mask there, a pity mask, so I decided to just land on it. So now we have the gravity mask somewhere we're not supposed to have it. And that means we're going to be able to do a big out of bounds skip. So I need a mask here to help me just in case there's some kind of issue. There's an enemy that, or not really an enemy, but a box that could be in the way. Then we jump up here, land on an invisible wall, jump and hold top right, fall quite a bit, swap gravity, go real high up. And then if all goes well.
Okay, Hobbs, I got the Tana section.
All goes well. Should be able to land. Yep.
Listen to me.
On an invisible platform, and then another invisible platform, and then right around here, yep, checkpoint. Nice. And just for fun. Oh, wow. I didn't even need to die. I actually got through it without the death to reload everything. All right. And we're in a later part of the level now. I've never done it where I got through it without the... Whoa! Whoops. Okay. I never did it where I got through without taking an intentional death. So that was cool. And then I could have actually kept that gravity mask for longer, but it's like arguable whether it's faster or not than the time one. And it's a little difficult to get past the trigger, and you could easily die trying to do it, so I just decided to go with the time mask.
What? Why? Why did I? Why?
So it took us a long time to get to the skip, but the skip actually went really, really well. That's amazing. That's fantastic.
I'm very disappointed in myself right now.
Rail sections or like something like that, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm at the rail section. I finally made it past the part that I literally always die on every single time. And then like I just like my thumb spasmed and I jumped into a train.
Choose a Bandicoot.
Really sad.
If I just stuck with the wombat, this all could have been different.
All right, toxic tunnels here. There's just I'm just gonna do a lot of like trying to cut corners and stuff. So like these rats aren't moving like they're supposed to because I jumped over their trigger for the AI.
All right, what do you do?
Could have skipped a little, like some of those wall runs, but not a big deal. Nope. Okay. We just got the checkpoint. Not a big deal at all. I should have bounced off the enemy there, so I could have made the cycle. That's fine. Oh boy.
Oh,
There's a mechanic that happens in this game a lot when you start speedrunning it, where if there's a stack of 2 or more boxes, and you slide under them and try to jump, yeah, you'll bonk your head on the top box as it starts falling down, and it'll eliminate your jump. Unfortunately, that's what.
Why didn't you jump? What? Why didn't I jump? I'm so dumb. I like looked away for a second. I don't know what I was even looking at, and then all of a sudden, like I just missed my jump. You have to redo that whole section? Oh my! That's why you pay attention.
Oh, I hit the wrong button to duck in a panic. I hit the I hit the mask power button instead of the duck button. That was weird. That was just genuine panic.
Since I'm at a rail section and Hobbs is probably a lot more focused than I am on what's going on, we're actually going to take a break as soon as both of us get an opportunity to. I don't want to pause on the rail section, not going to lie.
Yeah.
We use these breaks for a multitude of reasons. One, we want to show everyone at home that if time is a factor to you for learning a speedrun, you can still learn the speedrun. You can do it in sections, segments. In fact, traditionally, way back when, speedruns were segmented speedruns where they would just do little bits and pieces and do as much as they can, as well as they can, and piece it together. Also gives us a chance to play some ads because the ads really do help with the funding of these hotfix shows, which thank you all, by the way, for not only being here, but either sitting through the ads, the commercial breaks, or subscribing, which if you subscribe, then you actually get to skip the commercials, died, and get to listen to some awesome intermission music.
What must I do to prove
All right,
myself?
I'm riding that elevator all the way up because it's really finicky, and sometimes when you get in front of it, it will just completely
Password to my diary.
dang.
Can't believe I lost a minute.
just completely kill you.
Over a minute. Oh dear.
Whenever you want to, I can pretty much pause whenever now.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, I'm pausing.
Okay.
All right. I guess we should have given Richard a countdown, but you know, like he said, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes with a conclusion. I was hoping there was a shot at me getting sub 2 on this one, but yeah, no, not with how some of the levels in Snacks Dimension, and Cortex Island have been going.
I just want to finish.
Yeah. But yeah, all right, we'll be back in a few, everybody. See you. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sitting through the break. And we are almost wrapped up with Crash 4. At least I'm almost done. Almost. Unless I choke really hard and then Keys makes the epic comeback that everyone's been
happened
waiting
before.
for. Yes,
Happened
that's true.
before.
It has happened before.
In a Crash game.
But yeah, we're back, and just want to remind everybody real quick, don't forget HDQ 2021 Online is coming up January 3rd to the 10th. I know you're all excited as I am, and by excited, I definitely don't mean stressed because we're doing a lot of work for it, making sure it's all good to go, and is going to be a fantastic show for everybody. But I hope you're excited. It should be a lot of fun. Please check it out. And
Please like our pre-show.
yeah, please check out the pre-show. It'll be fun. And also, don't forget that if you want to catch any of the, like maybe you're just tuning in now and you want to catch the first half of this, we post the VODs of all of the Hotfix shows, all the episodes on YouTube. YouTube.com/gamesdonequick is where you can go subscribe to get updates on that. And we also cut out all the breaks on YouTube, so you don't have to sit through any of those. So it's a little bit shorter, a little bit faster for you.
Speaking of fast Hobbs, you know there's other Hotfix shows that everyone can check
Oh,
out?
are there? Tell me about them.
Yeah, if you go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix, you can find more information on other Hotfix shows, such as Testing Grounds and Game Masters, which are both happening tomorrow with a combination of Bug Snacks followed by Tetris Effect starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Our good buddy Richard's in charge of that stuff. And then after all of that, there's going to be a third thing going on. That's right. We got 3 Hotfix things going on tomorrow. We have the premiere episode of Challenger Approaching, hosted by ADEF. That should be pretty interesting to watch. So be sure to tune in tomorrow, once again, at 7 p.m. Eastern. And just as a quick aside, thanks again, everyone, for sticking around through the breaks, through the ads, subscribing whenever you can, and just overall being here. We love it when you're here. Something we forgot to mention a few times already is we love when you guys race alongside with us too. So if you know what game's coming up for the next week, which we always announce at the end of the episodes, feel free to boot up the game and play alongside us and let us know what your progress is. It's always fun to see just how much better everyone else is compared to us.
Yeah, pretty much. And on the note of new Hotfix shows, there also might be a brand new Hotfix show on Saturday. So stay tuned, everybody. It'll be coming up, pretty soon. Right after tomorrow, in fact. That's how days of the week work. If you needed a refresher.
I did not know that Saturday was after Friday. I don't know what time is. It's 2020.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you needed a refresher in 2020 about the order of days, it goes Friday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday.
Very good.
Lots of new shows. Check them all out. Are you ready to go, Keys?
Yes.
All right. I am as well. So you count us down this time.
All right. We're starting again in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Oh, forgot where I was. That was not a good place for me to pause.
I was on the map. It was easy. All right, second worst level in the game.
Oh, that was...
If I can beat this deathless, then I think I legitimately save 5 minutes. I'm not bad at this level.
The way that the collision on that cylinder works is a little weird. So caused a death there, but you really got to jump higher than you think in order to kind of get actually on top of it. Always throws me off.
Gotta be cheeky there.
Oh, bonked my head. We good. Oh, I bonked my head again. Stop bonking your head.
I am such a dum-dum. I have a gun. If he approaches you with a TNT box, you can shoot him. Shoot him. My God. Uh-oh. You have a gun! You don't have to jump on them, but shoot them! Oh my God. I wanted the mask and I tried to jump on it, but because of my big head, I missed. All right, you know what? I said this is the second worst level, and honestly, right now, it's my fault. My fault that it's that way.
I was gonna say, fun fact about Cortex: the only character with a gun in the Crash Bandicoot games. No. Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh. And that. No, that was such a slow fall that it might as well have been a death. But
Pausing in the middle of a very difficult platforming level may have hurt me. It had the opposite effect of what the brakes normally do for me on this show. Oh.
I'm
God.
so bad.
Come on, come on.
No! How am I making the same exact mistake every time?
That's how I
How am
feel.
I not?
Except mine are lots
All
of
right,
different.
well, you know, while I may have only died once in this section, I have fallen down so many times, I might as well have died like 8 times by now.
Okay, we're just gonna take this
All right, well.
nice and easy. Not try to skip any cycles.
I'm gonna take this nice and angrily, gonna go super fast and then be shocked when it doesn't work. Wow, that lasted all of half a sentence. All right, fair enough.
Okay, Toxic Tunnels is done. There's only one level before the final boss for me, Cortex Castle.
Was that a 4th car?
Yeah.
I've only ever counted 3. I suck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's definitely always 4 there.
Listen, if you take enough intentional deaths there, then you get pity masks, and then you can just damage boost right through them. It's great.
Or I could just not die and get through it anyway.
Yeah, that is one option, but it's usually the harder one.
Cortex. This castle is a maze. I alone
How did
know all
that
the secret
explosion
halls and
reach?
passages. Like the one behind
Okay.
the grandfather
Okay,
that
I
opens when you press on his triangular
hate this
phosphor.
man.
Uh-oh.
I understand why him and Crash are enemies.
Yep.
Wait, what?
I messed
That
up.
kills you? Oh. Yay. I don't ever remember that happening to me, but it is.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do. It's fine. We got a checkpoint. Yeah, you can't hit the bottom of it. It sucks. I'm assuming that's what you were talking
Okay, I
about.
learned. Yep.
That's not good. Oh, I can't. I've progressively died to each thing. Like, died to the one, get to the next one, die to that, get to the next one, die to that. All right. All right, those were syllables. I would say that much about them.
True. Scientifically speaking, they were syllables.
All right. We're into the econo section here, which is really nice because we could do those big like box bounces that I was talking about way earlier. Now we can actually use the gravity flipping here to just jump all the way over here, grab that mask, immediately use it because who needs masks?
I'm the real Cortex.
I'm gonna tell you how much I hate this cluster truck part.
See, I love it. I love that part.
I hate.
Uh-oh. That's gonna be death. Fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Oh, that's malarkey. I definitely landed.
Thought that fire was about to go away.
All right, you know, I tried to save it. I did not. That's acceptable. That's a well-earned death. I'm not upset about that one. I'm upset that I'm still here. I'm not upset that I died there.
Oh, come on. So some of these lasers you can actually damage boost through, but others you will get instantly killed by. It pretty much depends on whether they're on like the outer boundaries of the area.
You know how I made that joke about how hopefully I forgot that I changed Crash?
Yeah.
I definitely did, and I was very confused.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm having so much trouble with just this one section. Not that.
All right, well, I'm about to do nitro processing. Well, I'll see how my skip goes. Words.
I believe in you.
Easy that me in the level. Easy that me in the level.
Oh wow, we got enough to get a pity check. Okay, I will take it.
Nah. I hate the lightning bugs so much. Excuse?
Don't make me. Help! Anyone! We have an evil doppelganger situation. I'm not a
Oh, you land
doppelganger.
way further up tonight.
No, forget it. Help!
Okay, so I'm not talking much in this section because it's the
That'll shut me up.
hard section where you do a
That
lot of
ultimate section.
mask switching. I have a mask, so I'm going to try to do a damage boost here. Hey, we got through that part first try. Okay, cool.
Nice,
Yeah,
congrats.
I died in the stupid like part where you do the like long side-scrolling section with the saw blades.
Mm-hmm.
The easier of the like probably one of the easier sections of that whole level, and at the beginning the other easier section of the whole level. But I did the hard part first try, so yay. Including the damage boost.
Yoink.
Skip. Now we're into the final boss.
Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic?
All right.
Cheater! Stop that! Assistant, help!
Oh god.
Just relax.
Each hit of this,
That's non-existence.
it has these kind of long phases until the last 4 hits.
Shoot-o-matic! Shoot! Unbelievable! Assistant, help! Time out! Time out!
Oh, I'm so happy with how
Oh,
that
what the
ended.
heck?
Annihilator! Fire!
You can't-
There we go!
Okay, I don't know why my mask turned on there. That makes me kind of sad because
Fire!
it's actually making great progress. Will that happen?
I can smell your fleas boiling.
Okay.
Careful. I
Not too
might
much
break.
left.
Yes, your whole world is upside down. Confused? Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves.
Not much to say about this boss. There's not really a lot of ways to speed it up besides doing the ground pounds on the shoot-o-matic
Unbelievable!
and, you know, not dying. There is one
What?
hard, like,
Go!
little jump at the end that I'll try for, but I'm probably going to mess up. And messing it up even once, I think, would lose all the time that it saves, but we'll see. It's coming up here soon.
Ready?
Just guessing I wasn't high enough there or something. Don't
Power
find me.
before blasting.
Second jump from here. No. Yeah, I messed it up. My angle was bad. It was close, though. I'll go for it again.
Ready, set. Power before cortex blasted.
I'm going to wait for that. Go there. Ah, I think I fell too much there, yeah. The ground pound is not really part of it. I'm just trying to maybe get a tiny bit more.
I'm struggling with the nitro processing skip. I thought not my last attempt, but the attempt before that, I thought that one was good, but apparently it wasn't. Now I'm like second guessing myself about it.
I'm going to keep going for this until I get it.
Ready, set.
It is a really hard thing, though. And like I said, it doesn't really save time. There we go, I got it. Like, it doesn't save that much time. It definitely saves time, but not much.
Rude.
Okay, we did get it, finally.
Enough. I'm bored of
Now,
your
these last 4
shenanigans.
hits come pretty quick.
Wait, what? When did I jump? What? Where's my double jump?
Stop that. Assistant, go.
Well, I have a pity mask now. Bad.
And time. Ooh.
Not like this.
All right. A PB.
No, no.
Rats?
Yeah. Curious if what my loadless PB or what my loadless time was, but my real time was like 2:15 or something, or 2:14:52. And my loadless time was like 2:04:29. So pretty close to sub 2. Pretty happy with that. PB'd by like
But a
over 10
fallen
minutes.
foe can only mean one thing. It came to
See how
blows,
easy it is to
and
improve
I
everybody? You just
won.
do it a few
Wait.
times.
My new general's first order of business
I'm
will
misremembering
be to
this if I'm
dispose
struggling
of
this much at that
you.
part. Like, I don't... Clearly not where I thought it was.
I'm trying to see. I'll be on a delay, but the setup's kind of long. So, oh, I think you were too far close. Like you were too close to the back wall. I'm pretty sure. I think you had the like horizontal position good. I think you were just a little bit too close to the back wall. Yeah, you got this, Keys.
Well, I landed on some. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there we go again. All right. This is the fix last time. Oh, okay. All right. This was the fix last time.
I'm so curious. Oh.
Oh! Yes! Do the thing! I don't know where I'm at. Just die! Just die! Just die! I did it. Just die. All right.
You do the skip?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, I sure did.
First try.
First try. There's a lot of spaghetti, but you know, yeah, he's good. Please. Ah. That made me scared. I was about to say, how am I missing this? Oh, I'll miss that instead. That's unique. Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York.
Yeah. No, I know. It's to know where that came from.
I said unique.
That's all it took. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page there.
Yep.
I was just wondering if that's all it took.
Yep, that's all it took. Done with this level.
If anybody wants to learn how to do those skips that we learned, like all the skips throughout this run, if you want to learn how to do this run in general, you can go to speedrun.com/crash4, I think is what it is. Or just go to speedrun.
I believe so.
Yeah, or speedrun.com and just search for Crash Bandicoot 4. And yeah, you can
All right, well, you know.
check out the guides tab on the left, like the guides link. And there's a whole bunch of video tutorials for each of the skips. And I'm telling you, they're really not that hard to learn. Like, each one of them individually didn't take us that long to get the first time, did it, Keys?
No.
Yeah, like obviously.
No, honestly, the nitro processing was probably the
You
hardest one
switched your skin.
for me to figure out. Yeah, look, I accidentally pulled it up, and I have already declared that if I pull it up,
Nice.
the ultimate punishment is to do this.
But yeah, the skips really aren't that like too bad to learn. They look harder than they are to learn. It's a matter of obviously in the course of a speed run, getting them down, you know, super consistently so you can do them all really fast. And first time every time. Like that's where the difficulty lies. But if you just want to learn how to do them for fun or because you want to get interested in the, or you're interested in getting into the speed run, then yeah, check them out. Those resources will help you out a lot.
It's all good. With this crash, we can't possibly, oh my God, we can't possibly fail. More than, you know, the 2 times we already did.
What times? I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. You're just imagining things. Calm down, Chad. It's okay. Jeez. Not falling for that. I've learned my lesson. Never again am I falling for that scam. Oh, I'm gonna fall for that scam instead. All right, well, that's a new one. I lost my momentum. I'm very sad. What am I doing? All right, sure. And the good news, gang, is I only have 3 levels left, including the boss. So, you know, I'm not too far from done.
No? How you?
Bad news is I'm very bad at this.
Yeah, but you're doing good on PB right now.
No!
Right?
What? Why did he double jump? Yeah, I'm doing great on PB.
Yeah.
I'm almost 26 minutes ahead.
The double jump I just saw. I'm on it.
I don't know why it did that, but it did. How am I alive? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna complain. That's fair. I should have died like 20 minutes ago. Where am I?
Oh my. Some of these that you're landing on.
Are immaculate. I'm in the zone.
Name Sharon. Childhood pet, frog with googly eyes. Favorite food.
I'm also doing it really not good, but that's okay because I'm alive.
Change the password to my diary.
We're just gonna
This brute's been snooping.
plan. No! My plan! I'm so dumb! Let go of right hand. Brain said let go. No! Oh. Okay. Okay. And I don't have an explanation for that one. What is happening? What is... Oh my Jesus. All right, these are not deaths that anyone should ever take. If you want to learn this game, look at what I'm doing and don't. I don't know how to explain 10% of what just happened. That whole time, that one little thing that I just did was what I was trying to do that whole time. And somehow, it was the furthest thing that we did. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Don't make me go through this again. Where's my pity checkpoint? Oh my God.
I died here a bunch too, if it makes you feel any better.
Oh, I just need to believe.
Yeah, toxic tunnels, the checkpoint distances are pretty long. I remember that like when I was doing my first casual playthrough because I did it as a race. It was I remember that from that point.
God.
It was pretty brutal.
I don't know what to do. Oh, the decisions. Oh. Ah! Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Even with that pitiful performance, that's 28 minutes and 38 seconds.
Hey, there you go.
Oh my God. That's
Nice.
funny.
Just one more level in the final boss.
Yeah. That final boss that you watched me do last night, and I absolutely should have died before the final hit, but biggest scam on the planet.
Nah, you did perfect.
I really do like this level though. Like this level's hard, but like I think it's a really good like last level.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good.
Know all of its secret halls and passages. Like the one behind
Oh, okay. Well, you know what I don't like is making a boo-boo like that.
on his triangular fossa.
I was really hoping to see you just like slide directly into the first lasers in the level.
I really like this level, Dead. Oh, okay. I hit that one was me. I hit slide when I meant to hit mask. See.
Yeah, fun thing you're seeing Keys do every now and then. The little pieces of metal where the lasers start generating from, like where the lasers generate from, they you can actually stand on that.
Yeah. I utilize that to my advantage somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awkward. How did I not hit him?
Bless you.
Oh, where'd my jump go?
What is it? Am I seeing double?
Embryo, quickly! Revoke this fraud's hologram access! No, Embryo!
I don't know what I was doing there, but it's okay.
I think you've died fewer times than me up to this point. Already.
Because I'm focused. Because it's embarrassing being the last one done.
There's the biggest incentive to win, is to just not have to be the one still going. Oh, you can avoid waiting on that elevator completely, by the way, if you get sent back to that checkpoint at any point.
It's okay. I'm in my zone.
Yeah. The saw blade part, man, that's where I died like so many times. So it was so sad. You are crushing it.
Yeah! Why did you say anything? You're gonna see where I died. It's gonna be funny.
My evil plan.
God. Damn it, now I'm doing terrible. Hey, mask. Okay. Okay. Alright, you know what? Whatever. Okay. I wish my mask turned on there. That'd be great. That would have been fantastic if it did.
You just saw the time max.
Take this nice and slow. I don't want to die. There's a death plane here, and it's really obnoxious.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
All-time low or something. Or who's that? I'm trying to remember. Pilots, something like that. I don't know
Doesn't
why
matter.
that
I'm 32
popped into
minutes
your
ahead.
head.
I don't know
But you
either, but
got
I'm 30
through.
minutes ahead.
Hey, we both did that final checkpoint first try.
And the other part would have been first try too. Then you rooted for me like a jerk. All right, at least I'm not like I don't feel like I was too far behind overall, so I'm feeling good about this. And obviously I PB'd, which is really important. You know what?
Hey,
nice fight,
don't
buddy.
say that just yet.
Oh, you really think I'm not gonna PB from here?
No, I do. I think you're going to PB. But you know, just don't lose 24 minutes or however far ahead of your PB you are right now.
If I lost 32 minutes on this, Hobbs, I would retire from everything forever. I wouldn't even do jigsaw puzzles anymore. I love jigsaw puzzles.
Shoot-o-matic! Shoot! Unbelievable! Persistent, go! Time out! Time out!
All right, he said timeout.
Annihilator! Fire!
You know, I actually think that this is my second favorite Cortex fight.
What's your favorite?
Crash 3, because it's funny.
Careful, I might flip.
Just funny to see everyone spinning.
Yeah.
Yes, your whole
Yeah, I think this
world
is probably my
upside down.
favorite.
Confused, disoriented. I can see your
It's a good variety of stuff, and it incorporates everything into the game.
I wish they had done a little bit more of a platforming thing. I don't know. Like maybe like the entropy one, I really liked that. If it kind of continued, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see
Could have
that.
done some more stuff with that kind of thing. Where it's effectively like a chase sequence, right? Which I always think worked really well for bosses in platforming.
Slowing.
Ready, set.
What a way to die! All right. Well, you know, it was funny.
Cower before Cortex. Blast it.
I'm not going for that jump.
Assistant, help!
I was like on the cusp. I was on the cusp. It's so late.
Bored of your shenanigans.
Oh well.
Stop that! Unbelievable!
Fast forward.
Assistant, go!
Time.
Hey,
Not like this.
GG, dude. How much did you PB by?
32 minutes and 3 seconds. So I got a 2:17:37 without loads.
Wow, that's awesome.
Hooray.
Great job, dude.
GG's. That was fun.
Yeah,
And
that's
there's a couple parts that I want to punch in the face, but you know that's
Yeah.
what happens.
That's the second step for Crash 4. Again, if you want to learn just how to do like, especially the skips, because a lot of Crash Bandicoot speedrunning is just doing it over and over again. I will stand by that. That is how I learned Crash 3 and Satan Trilogy. I just went and did runs. I just did it over and over and over again until I learned the levels better and I got more intimately familiar with the movement. And then, you know, one day I eventually held record in that game. So, the like other big thing is that there's the 6 or so skips that we learned for this, and cannot stress enough, anybody can go learn those, like really, and they're fun to do. So give them a shot. Go check out the guides
Yeah.
on speedrun.com.
Can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end
So
of the
Keith,
universe.
we got 2 episodes left of the second step, our
We sure
season
do.
4.5 HD remix.
Oh my god. Alan. Alan. Alan.
What are we doing next for the second step here? We're gonna revisit another game. We know that much.
Yeah, we are revisiting another game, that is for sure. So much like how we handled Dark Souls, where the original episode was just try to beat the game, but then we decided, hey, let's add a little more because we think if we just did that again, we would be so much better that the show would be on the shorter end. We're doing that again with another game. This game has dashes that are much better than Cortex's. It has platforming, and it has a bunch of cold and mountains and snow and stuff, just like how everything is in northern side and whatnot of America right now. I'm totally stalling. It's Celeste. We're doing Celeste, and I believe what we discussed was what we're gonna try and do is do all A sides, and that includes the DLC.
Yeah, like I don't think it normally includes Chapter 9 Farewell, but we're gonna include it. So we're doing all A sides and Farewell, unless for some reason by the time we go to start practicing, we decide to change the category, which has happened and could happen. But yeah, it should be really fun. I love Celeste. Keys and I actually we're both gonna race Celeste forever ago.
Yeah.
This is finally we're getting our chance to do that with the full game instead of just Farewell.
Yeah, we had a different category idea that we were gonna race, and we did a little bit of it, but then we couldn't finish.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that one. So
No.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Please check it out. That'll be next week, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want to catch us doing our practice races live and seeing how we kind of get better at the game, see where we start and how much we improve just over the course of 1 week, then you can follow us on Twitch. He's twitch.tv/Keizaron. I am twitch.tv/JHobz296. And we always stream when we do these. So check us out and follow us there. And tune in to more Hotfix shows tomorrow.
Also, if you have Celeste, play with us.
Yeah. It'll be fun. Anybody can speedrun Celeste. It's great.
You'll probably beat us.
All right. I think with that, we're going to bid you all adieu. We'll see you next week on, I think it's on Christmas Eve next week. So for anybody who celebrates, that'll be a fun little cozy night. And yeah, we'll see you all then. Bye, everybody.